Welcome, guys. Welcome. And I am on time. I'm on time by about 20 seconds, which is great. They're having the team talks here. Yeah, I'm just having a little bit of a snack as well while we eat this one. While we watch this one, should I say. Smash like for words. And we are going to be watching the big Brazilian tie in this round of 16 here. We have Botafogo versus Palmeiras. Cannot wait to watch this one. Hit the gritty before we start. There we go. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I did it. You smash like now. There we go. But anyway, yeah, so Brazilian tie. We are about to kick off in 3, 2, 1, and kickoff has begun. And it's going to be Palmeiras kicking us off there. Clean inter-kit. Yeah, I love this inter-kit. It's my favorite. By far, it's the best one. And let's see our lineups for today's game. Let's get Foot Mob up. Okay. So, for Palmeiras, they're going to be lining up with Weverton as the goalkeeper. We have Picares, Fuchs, Gomez, and Guille as the defense there. Martinez, Rios, and Allen as the midfield. And then, of course, Mauricio, Roque, and Estevao as the forwards for Botafogo. You smashed like for that. Yeah, that was a W gritty, by the way. For Botafogo, Victor is the goalkeeper, Vitinho as the right back, Cunha, Barbosa, and Alex Telles as the rest of the defense there. Alan, Danilo, and Freitas as the midfield, and Guamare, Severino, and Igor Jesus are the forwards right now. And what do I think of your predictions? What did you say here? Palmeiras 3-1. Possible, though. Palmeiras, last time they won against Botafogo was in 2023, which was 2 years ago. So, you know, maybe this is their time to shine. Yeah, turn your TV on, exactly. So let me tell this Streamlabs bot to stop spamming that. I'm going to shadow ban them if they keep doing that one. Let me just go, oops, back to dashboard, chat box. Skip, wait, oops, I went into the same thing there. Module timers, there we go. And it's every, I think, 20 minutes would be good, yeah. There we go. Hi, Kieran, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well, Kieran. Let me know your predictions as well, guys, if you haven't already, because we love to see all the predictions there. There is just a little bit of a foul there on Alex Telles by Martinez, and it's going to be a free kick for Botafogo. But here we go. It's going to be, yes, Botafogo just taking a quick free kick there. Only one Brazilian team will advance to the quarterfinals. I have my bet there on Botafogo. Why is that still spamming? Get off. Then this is going to be now on the left side here. Victor Roque passing it over to the left wing there. It's going to be Guamare. Botafogo 1-0. Yeah, I was also thinking maybe a Botafogo win. Ayan thought a 3-1 Palmeiras. But yeah, I do think maybe Botafogo will take this one, you know. There's going to be a yellow card coming out here for these Botafogo players. They're all surrounding the referee, and they're getting really, you know, uptight about that one. And Guamares is the person who does the yellow card tackle there, it looks like, yeah. Hi, Phil. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. And, yeah, they're all surrounding the referee. Referee's getting really annoyed at them. He's telling them to back off. Oh, it's actually Barbosa. He actually looks kind of similar to Guamare, I gotta say. But Barbosa gets the yellow card there. Your prediction is Botafogo 3-0. Yeah, a lot of Botafogo dubs here. That's what I'm thinking as well. So we'll see what happens, of course. Anything can happen in a game of football. Yeah, and there is just that foul by Barbosa. It's not a great one. I do think he tries to win the ball. No, he doesn't really, actually. He really just tries to go for the man there. A bit of a deserved yellow card, to be honest, because he does really not try and go for that ball at all. It's just Rios on the ground. Here. Botafogo still pleading with the referee, saying that this is going to be not going to be a foul, but it is. The referee has made his final choice, and it is going to be a free kick for Palmeiras. Was the temp where I am? It's currently 41 degrees outside. For me, let's check current temp. I'll tell you the current and also the high temperature. For me, currently it's 39 Celsius, and it was a high of today 46 Celsius in like midday. Tomorrow it's going to be 47 Celsius, and then the next day it's going to be 48 Celsius. It's 27 degrees Celsius for you, but it's still too hot. Yeah, you know, 27 pretty hot as well. I've got to say, it's pretty hot. Only the cold temperatures are cold enough, you know. Really, I think the temp where you can feel it nicely is 22. I think that's the best temperature. Oh, you're in the basement as it's cooler. Yeah, for sure. Down lower will 100% be cooler. Yeah, better. 45 plus is wild. Yeah, I'm surprised, 41 is actually crazy as well. Anything above 40 really is a crazy temperature. But yeah, also it looks kind of weird. Whenever I look at the Streamlabs cam, I think it's like bigger than usual. It is because I just made that thing smaller, but that thing there. You need AC all the time there. Yeah, I mean, I've got the AC off currently, but I basically blast it in, different... So I go 10 minutes without, then 10 minutes with, because this AC makes the room really cold really quickly. So yeah, it's better just to blast in intervals. And Palmeiras have a shot on goal here. It looks like it's going to be Rios taking, or could be Rios and... let's see who else is most likely to take this one. I don't think Esteval would. He'll be in the wall. Allen probably won't. Yeah, it's going to be Rios, Martinez, Piqueres. Piqueres might take, actually. I think that might be the option here. Piqueres taking would for sure make sense. And let's see them line up now for this one. Looks like, yeah, Piqueres will be taking. They've got a two-man lineup for this one here. Was there no dog walk yesterday? Yeah, there was no dog walk yesterday. I was just having a little bit of a break because I woke up a little bit late. I did the stream, and then, yeah, I was just having a little bit of a break there. Spend time with family. But today there will be, I think. I don't know if I put it on today. Let's see. Just let me sign into my device there. Let's take a look at what I said on the calendar. Little Nightmares 2, Palmeiras versus Botafogo, Benfica, Chelsea. Yeah, I did have a dog walk, yep, after the next match. So there will be a dog walk today. Had it set. And this is going to be a Palmeiras corner. The free kick did go out for a corner. And there's a nice clearance away from Botafogo. Again, Palmeiras have not won against Botafogo in about 2 years. So it's going to be interesting. There was a catch by Victor there, just keeping his team in it. Did someone else walk speed? There was a dog walk, but wasn't streamed. No, I just sprang outside the back because I was doing some football training with my brother. So I just sprang out the back in the garden. But yeah, I try and do them every day. But if I can't, when I'm spending time with family, of course, she just goes out the back. But it's all good, still getting some exercise in there. It's not like she's being deprived of the outside. And this is going to be a throw in here, it looks like, from Alex Tellez. Sorry for being like, no problem. Yeah, for sure, buy mobile data, no problem. Makes your 3-1 prediction more interesting. Yeah, 3-1 definitely is going to be an interesting one. Because, Palmeiras could get the victory here, especially if they, clutch up. Break the curse. Would be a fun thing to see. Cristiano has this mic on him, for sure. Actually, get off the screen. Hello, yo, welcome to stream. Back for the live. Yes, I do remember you got that, you won that, thing. The bet, which is crazy W's, by the way. You got $100 on Botafogo to win, 440. Yes, let's go, Bota. I'm expecting Botafogo to win, but yeah, for sure, if Palmeiras could pull an upset. It's very hot for you there, because, yeah, high humidity is probably worse than dry heat, I gotta say. High humidity is much worse. When I was in Jeddah, the temp was actually cool. It was like 27, 26, but the humidity made it feel hotter than right now, like outside. Yeah, the game later is going to be a very interesting one. That one is going to be, of course, Benfica versus Chelsea. Yeah, England. Oh, England versus Germany. Oh, I thought you meant Benfica versus Chelsea. Yeah. Oh, there's an England versus Germany game? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, U21s. Okay, I see. That's because I don't think I had the U21s on my schedule. No, they weren't in my football schedule. So, oh, that's interesting. Might have to start adding U21 teams into the schedule. I did watch some U21 games, but not too many. Oh, it's a final, I see. Okay, that is very interesting. You know, we always like an England versus Germany game. Maybe I'll check. I don't know what time it is exactly. Here, let me check. Because it might clash. It is going to be at... Yeah, it's going to clash. It starts at the same time as Benfica versus Chelsea. I'll just tell you the scoreline during the game, you know, in case there's an update. But yeah, it is at the same time as Benfica versus Chelsea. Yeah, 10 p.m. for me. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm back in Palmeiras because even the Botafogo beat PSG. I feel like Palmeiras played better overall. Yeah, you could say that. You say Palmeiras definitely have a, you know, very coherent style, very coherent team. I do think, though, that, you know, Palmeiras should have won against Inter Miami. They should have won against Olali. They were the strongest team in that group. They should have really won. Porto, you know, off form, so that really made them the strongest team. So that's why I was doubting them a little bit. They did play overall good. You know, they didn't get a... I don't think they lost. I think they got a clean way through. Starts an hour before the Chelsea... Oh, okay, I see. It's an hour before. Oh, yeah. What time's that game? Oh, that game's at 11 p.m. I'm still stuck on the previous schedule. 10 p.m. I keep thinking the games are at. No. Yeah, you're right. 11 p.m. So it's an hour before. Yeah, I'll have to see. Maybe I can do a pre-stream for it. Yeah, I'll just try and plan around, you know. I don't know where to watch the game, though, unfortunately. I don't know if I can watch it. Let me see. England versus Germany, U21. Where to watch. If I can't watch it, that's a bit unfortunate. But, yeah, I'll try and find out. Also, watch out for Esteval on the ball. He can get nasty with those dribbles. Yeah, for sure. Esteval, very nasty. Very, you know, very structured player. Knows how to play the ball into specific positions. Kind of like Mastantuono, you know, you see these types of players and they always look so, you know, interesting with the ball. Very interesting style. Yeah, let's see what channel it's on. Essential Cookies. This weekend. European, it's the Euro final for U21. I can't see European Champion final. Okay, and it's going to be on channel 4, okay, for UK. I don't know what channel that is for Saudi. I'll have to check again. I'll just keep researching it. I'm sure there are workarounds to watch the game, of course, if I can't find the channel. Smash like for workarounds. And this is going to be now Palmeiras just playing it at the back, really, just trying to keep a nice, you know, coherent style by, you know, really just having that ball possession against Botafogo, which was something Botafogo are really strong with. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, we can see here 65% possession for Palmeiras compared to Botafogo's 35%. Definitely a much more possession-based team in this game, you know. I did think Botafogo would continue to play their sort of defensive counter-attacking style, which we are seeing. Of course, they played against, you know, some of the other teams in Group A. They played, Group B. They played against, you know, PSG, Atleti. Yes, I'm doing well. Thanks, AR, and my brother's doing well. Harvey Elliott scored a nice goal against Netherlands in semi-final. Okay, I'll have to, you know, I didn't really watch it, the Euros, U21, but yeah, I'll have to go and look at the highlights. You know, I've been just so caught up in the Club World Cup and everything. And this is going to be Esteval on the ball on the left side. Here we go. He's trying to cut in. There is a dive there by him. The referee just say play on. It's going to be Botafogo with the ball now. A lot of teams eliminated from this one. You know, we got the competition's been shredded to just really the best teams, with the exception of BBB. So we'll see who can get through to the final, of course. In what world? Nah, that comment is being removed, AR. What the heck is that, bro? I don't want to see that again. That is disgraceful comment. But yeah, really, I'm joking, by the way. Beaver be good, but it's just they would look so off form. Here's a chance for Victor Roque, and he's still got the ball. He's in the box. Tries to cut in. There's an initial touch there by Botafogo. He does dive outside the box. He's clearly not injured. And now it's going to be Botafogo to play on. Yeah, I know you're joking. It's okay. Oh, I'm joking too. But yeah, there is a stop here. It looks like that Roque might have tackled one of the Bota players down because he was down on the ground there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it was Igor Jesus. Yeah, so just complete dive from Igor Jesus there in that first little play. Now let's see the one from Roque. Yeah, dive there. I think for the first time you're behind. Oh, you're behind me. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, I was in front for a lot of them. I think it's just because, you know, maybe since I'm running 4 applications at once, that it's not at the latest, but it is live up to the best ability that I can get. But yeah, I think it's as good as live can be. Gianni Infantino there. But can have fun with many heavy celebrities joining there. What? What are you on about, AR, bro? Palmeiras be lighting it up. So far, Palmeiras just need to convert the 1v2 chances. Yeah, for sure. But you know, Botafogo will punish in terms of counterplay. They are very good on that counterplay, so they will punish if they are given the opportunity to really go ahead and counterattack from their position. So that's something to be watching out for, you know, in these coming games. Especially if Bota make it through, you know, they're going to be playing very defensively. If Botafogo or Palmeiras do make it through in the future, you can join his party. Well, I don't think you can because he's in jail. So, I mean, I don't think it's possible. But Palmeiras versus Botafogo, if one of those teams make it through, they'll be versing whoever wins against the other game today, Benfica versus Chelsea. As well, tomorrow we've got 2 matches coming up at the same time. It's going to be PSG versus Inter Miami and Flamengo versus FC Bayern. So there's 2 matches coming up right there that are going to be really fun to watch. I can't wait to watch really Bayern play in the round of 16, but PSG versus Inter Miami will be a really fun one, I guess, because Inter Miami, I assume, is going to concede a lot, but, you know, you never can tell with Inter Miami. They pulled off some tricks out of the bag, so we can see maybe something really good from them. Hopefully, we can have some sort of competition. I mean, if it's too lopsided, then it's not always good to watch. It's like that Bayern versus Auckland City one. You just knew there was too many goals. Too lopsided, I guess. Palmeiras have a very strong midfield. In the field, it looks like they're playing a 4-4-2, but it's different on paper. Yeah, for sure. It looks like now, currently, without the ball, they're playing a 1-3. Sorry, they're playing a 1 striker, playing 3 midfield, and they're playing the rest defense. It does seem kind of like that. So they're going with a back. Is that 7? No, they're going with a back 5, I think. No, my maths is wrong. Back 6. Maybe 2 transitionary DMs, so it's maybe a back 4 with 2 DMs, 3 midfield, and then 1 striker, of course, Roque. See our 7 legs looking golden? Yeah, they're very brass legs. Hi, Terabyte. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see, Terabyte. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, my maths are a bit off there. But yeah, you guys know what I mean. They're playing... I think they're playing with transitionary DMs. It looks like Barbosa and Cunha come up the field a little bit more. Danilo also dropping back into some defense there. Does seem like that. Here's Bota with a corner. Potential chance to go ahead. Cross. And Alex Tellez' cross is back to him. Cross again. And punched away by Weverton. Yeah, Kieran's just a warning, but in streams before you became a fan, been some fights with AI in the chat about I was just trying to mind your business, keep the peace. Kieran, tag me, not you soon. Okay, hope you got no grudge with me about before. Yeah, exactly. Peace, guys, in chat, you know, peace. We all good. And this is just an injury here for Palmeiras. You just got busy with life. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, very understandable, you know. Your laptop is slow by red ants. I do not know how to fix that. Maybe you can put some bug spray into the keys. I know some keys, like my current PC's keys, I'll just take off a key. That doesn't really matter if I take it off. Like the control key here. Yeah, some keys are detachable, so you can just detach them, and then you just spray the bug spray through, I guess. I can't really think of how to get rid of the ants, other than maybe you can shake it. You think you're also getting into Cambridge. Oh, that's cool, AR. Yeah, getting to Cambridge is great. It's going to be now. Palmeiras shot from outside the box, just deflected away. Very impressive. And now this is going to be cleared by Botafogo, and it's going to be a throw-in for Palmeiras. Yeah, Palmeiras definitely looking like the side that's going to provide a lot of damage today. I got to say, they are looking like they want to get through here. Probably, the teams that I do think that will get through here is... Let's have a look. So, Inter Fluminense. I do think that Fluminense will get through against Inter. City Halal. I do think City will get through. So, it will be a City versus Fluminense game. City get through to the semis. And then we have the Palmeiras versus Bota. I do think maybe based on the gameplay at the moment, Palmeiras will win. But, Bota is just so deadly on counterattacks. You can never count them out. So, I'm going to still go with my gut and say Botafogo. Benfica, Chelsea. Chelsea 100% are better than Benfica currently. So, Chelsea versus Botafogo. Now, I think Botafogo could beat Chelsea for sure. I might go with them. So, it'll be City versus Bota in the semi-finals. And then I think City get through to the final. City's side isn't as much of a challenge as the other side. Let's be honest. The other side's got PSG, Bayern, Real Madrid, Juventus, on the previous games, not the current Juventus, and Dortmund. Insane, City match with your local club. Yeah, I know, Al Hilal. All I wanted Al Hilal to do is get to the round 16. City, please destroy them for Al Nassr. Please, I don't want them to get any further, to be honest, because otherwise, their fans are really obnoxious, kind of like, a little bit like Barca fans. No offense, Barca fans, if you are here, I'm sure you Barca fans in the chat are nice, but some of them are just, really obnoxious. Don't know. And Norris is on pole tomorrow. He went half a second faster than second on the grid in F1. That is huge. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'll be sure to, Phil, you can 100% fill me in on everything F1 related in that stream, because I would love to know a bit more about it. I know some, I don't know too much. I know some of the drivers, Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton, I can probably name more as well, just if I had a fresher brain. I also won't be able to join all your streams from the next year, because the school you're going to, Chittagong Grammar School, Middle School, gives their O-levels books from Class 8. Okay, I see. Hey, another news, Messi will be coming to our city within a few months. Oh, wow. That's interesting, yeah. Oh, he comes to your city and, try and get an autograph, W's. And yeah, that looks to be offside there for Palmeiras. It was a very missed chance. Yeah, then their fans are pretty mean, like screaming Messi in front of Ronaldo is just cruel, but I bet they're jealous for not having a player. I think they are. I think they're jealous that he's not playing for Hilal because, he came to... Before he came, Al Hilal was known as the biggest Asian club, whatever, and he comes and joins Al Nassr, and then everyone starts saying, Al Nassr is the biggest club in Asia, which definitely, upset their fans a lot because they think they are. But, rivalry always good. Prepping for uni or waiting for results. So, yeah, the universities here work a little bit differently where you don't submit before, you submit after the exam period's over. So, I've already submitted stuff. I've been working it out with the deanship at the school, so it's all good. But yeah, also, my results for this course, I don't think matter. I don't think they matter for this course. I'll have to get more informed, but I'm pretty sure it's my IGCSEs that matter for this course I'm doing. So, yeah, at the moment, just the IGCSEs I think are all good. Streamlabs is saying sub for Dino to join Doom Squad. Aren't you the creator of Doom Squad? Yeah, I'm the creator of Doom Squad. Yeah, I made Streamlabs say that message. I just made it because it was before really frequent. It was like every, 2 seconds, but now it's like every 20 minutes, which is good. You know. Crossed by Palmeiras into the box. There's a header, and it's just connected away. Botafogo trying to clear. There is a lot of scrabble in the box there, and yeah, Bota now have a very good chance. Ooh, that was a very good skill. Don't know who did that one, but that was a very, very nice skill there. And yeah, that was close to a Palmeiras opener. Very close. Whoever gets the opener in this game, I feel like is going to win it. I got to say. We will be having extra time and pens if they draw as well. So can't wait for the extra time and the penalties. We've been missing you guys because always W's. Also, no, I wish you luck tomorrow. You're going to CGS, short form to select your books and subjects, mean art, commerce. Oh, yes, so good luck, Ian. Yeah, for sure, going there. And let me know how it goes. Here they take a mission test and interview first. They then later compare your result marks with their standard and decide your mission. Okay, I see. Yeah, I think here is just a little bit different only here. I think everywhere else is pretty much the same. Yeah, I know how it works in the other countries. Like you go for the admission results and then compare, and then you see you get in. He will be coming in December, and it will be a huge celebrities meetup, cricketers, footballers. 70k spectators will be there. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe you have to stream that event. You know, sounds interesting. But yeah, hopefully I can get in with the GCSEs. I'm sure I can, because I think that's a requirement. But, you know, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you guys posted on what's happening. Of course, everyday live. I gotta say, sorry to everyone as well who recommended me that Little Nightmares game. I just couldn't deal with it. I'm not joking, guys. It probably isn't the style that I enjoy. I did say it in the stream at the end, but I don't think many of you guys were there to hear it. So probably won't continue it. That is just a warning, just because I really did not enjoy playing it at all. I love the graphics and the mechanics, but otherwise, you know, some of the characters in that and the puzzles maybe were a bit too long for a stream-based game, more playing like, you know, by yourself or in an edited video. I think that's more what it's for. So yeah, bro, rage bait, exactly. So rage baited, I've stopped the game. He last came in 2011. Oh, wow, AI. So, yeah, reunion right there from a long time. Botafogo with a throw-in. Passing now. There's a little long ball going out to the front section there. Botafogo just trying to find Igor Jesus. Not successful. And now it's going to be Bota on a potential counter-attack. Just cleaned up by Palmeiras, actually. Brilliant cleanup. Really was, you know, exceptionally played there, where they move the defender, cut in, steal the ball. Hi, Not Chap. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well, Not Chap. Goat of Deltarune. Of course, tomorrow, guys, the streams will be as follows. F1 Racing Red Bull Ring reaction at 4 p.m. my time. I don't know what time that is for you guys. PSG versus Inter Miami, and then Flamengo versus Bayern. All in one day there. Got a sports day tomorrow, and then we'll continue. Of course, Deltarune Chapter 4 will start the next day. And the cooking stream, we are going to be making a Mexican dish. I do like my Mexican food. But yeah, what's the favorite game which I've streamed? I don't know. I probably like Deltarune the most just because I understand it the most. Like, there are some hard parts in it, but I really do enjoy playing it. I don't know otherwise. Maybe 7 Days to Die, just because I play it outside the streams as well now. So yeah, the Roaring Night one was fun. Yeah, I did like that boss, you know. Maybe 7 Days to Die is the most entertaining for me, though, just because I play it outside the streams. Probably when I complete Deltarune, I'll play it outside the streams too, and all that. We're doing more challenges with that, but yeah. Yeah, a lot of streams in the next days. I have set them all up. You know, I like to have a plan so then we know what we're doing. But yeah, for sure, a lot of streams coming up. There's going to be a free kick here for Palmeiras. It looks like that number 4 will be taking this. That is going to be, of course, Gueye. Here we go. Gueye getting ready to take. Let's see what he can do. And we already passed, you know, we're about to reach the first third, the first, third of this game in 1 minute. First third complete. It's gone by pretty quickly, I gotta say. Smash like for time. And this is going to be now, we should have games of EAFC 25. Yeah, I should do that one. There's the cross, and it's just caught nice and easily by Victor. Gives the throw out to the Bota players. Just a little scramble for the ball. But yeah, I love playing FC. It is actually the only game, really, that I do play in full outside the streams, like every day, really. I try and play it. I haven't played it since the Club World Cup, so I haven't played it quite a fair bit, but outside the Club World Cup, I was playing it every day because it's just such an enjoyable game, you know. I don't play Ultimate Team. I haven't played Ultimate Team before. I just play, like, Career Mode, Manager Career Mode, and Player Career Mode, and Kickoff. Custom tourneys as well. But yeah, I think next year maybe we should stream some Ultimate Team because, you know, I would love to get into it. I know it's really fun. And I always keep getting every year unused FC points. I got like 10,000 FC points unused. So yeah, just me. Because I always get the pre-release version of the game. Cooling break here. And this time we only have one water break, which is going to be great. We can also remove the second scoreboard because I think there's going to, unless there's a delay, I'm going to just keep it up for now. Possible delays. I was going to say that we don't need, just to clear my clutter, remove this, you know, this other scoreboard here. Halal vs. Pachuca one. But yeah, just keeping the clutter clean. Water break. So I still think that Botafogo might be the ones here that are going to get the W. They do seem like the stronger team in terms of on paper, on play, in the group stage. But yeah, Palmeiras could pull an absolute surpriser here and get the win. Wouldn't be too surprised, you know. Like I know I said surprised, but I wouldn't be too surprised. Hi, Yamal. Welcome. Bro, split up the H in the I. Welcome. And this is, yeah, they're just showing some of the replays here for the fouls. A little bit overreacting from these Brazilian players. There's no need to do some of that stuff that they're doing. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Yamal. Hope you're doing well. They're just showing a dive compilation, I think, on the screen. Don't know why they're showing it, but it's pretty goofy, I gotta say. Oh, you're watching Squid Games. You're not watching the match, Yamal? Okay, all good. Yeah, but I hope you enjoy the Squid Games. You know, you have their mini title Red Ants in Arabia. They're buyer too irritating. Let's see. Red Ants in South. Oh, you just finished. Okay, don't spoil because I haven't watched it yet. Samson Ant, they're called. No, I think they are. Yeah, I think they're found pretty much everywhere, Red Ants. I just haven't seen them in a while. I've got, like, you know, the main black ones around the place. We could play an online game using the real teams, not Ultimate Team. You can be Liverpool, you can be Madrid. Yeah, for sure as well. I also want to do the one where, you know, everyone on the stream is one player in the team, which would be cool. Mini little Red Ants. Okay. No, I don't think we have those. I think we just got, like, base Red Ants. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, they're called electric ants. Yeah, I don't think electric ants are here, to be honest. The commenter is saying it has been a very physical half so far, but all I saw was dives. Yeah, for sure. Literally, it's a dive compilation. I don't think it's a physical half. I haven't really seen too much contact. I mean, I saw one on Igor Jesus, the boot connecting with him, but the rest of the guys are just falling to the floor immediately. Bellingham or Mbappe, my guy Kylian, all the time, Kylian. All the way. Kylian's just too consistent, you know. He consistent every season. Put in numbers. You know, maybe the start of the season a bit jaggy, but, you know, as soon as he gets into it, he's into it. Bellingham just at the moment doesn't seem to be the best in terms of consistency. We'll see more from him, but in terms of consistency, you know, still needs to get there. Same with Vinny as well. Same with Vinny. Here's Botafogo chance. Just shot over the bar there. Yamal or Declan Rice. Well, I mean, it's, you know, probably too early to, you know, say Yamal over a lot of players because a lot of these guys have been, you know, playing for a bit longer. They've got, you know, more experience. Yamal this season, I'd say, is better than Declan Rice for sure, but definitely Declan Rice overall, you know, in terms of play all the time. Very good DM. One of the best DMs, actually, carrying Arsenal. Electric Ants. These guys have declared war against you since the last 15 minutes. Oh, that's unfortunate. Try and get some bug spray into the keys, you know. Definitely should wear them out. And there was a very, very wild pass trying to find Botafogo striker there, Igor Jesus, just not reaching him. You'll win the Ballon d'Or. I have my vote on Nuno Mendes. It got leaked. I don't think it gets leaked like 2 months in advance, Jamal, but sure. I have my vote on Nuno Mendes, though. I got to say, though, he's just so underrated. In your opinion, the Isak rumours to Liverpool are too much. Wirtz, Isak, and Frimpong to Liverpool in one transfer window is unrealistic. I know Isak going there, probably not going to be the case. You know, I haven't seen anything by Fabrizio saying it. So, yeah, if I had to pick one player in your team, it's Yamal over Rice. Yeah, current Yamal over Rice for sure. But, you know, all-time in terms of consistency form, Rice has definitely been on form this season. Last season, he was pretty good. You know, for West Ham, he was a crucial player. But, yeah, Yamal, current season, for sure, I'll be picking him on my team. You know, there's not many really good right wings that stand out to me at the moment, at least, besides Salah. But, yeah. You leave today? W's, Yamal. Thank you for tuning into this one, bro. You know, even for just a little bit, it's all good. Always helps out. You got this Thai bug spray, and it's more of a liquid. This might damage the Mac. Yeah, probably will if you pour the liquid in. Is it still... Oh, yes, for sure. Again, it's always me being absolutely a dummy there. Sorry about that, yo. Sorry about that, guys. The water break did end. It ended now. It ended now. Yeah, you guys can pretend it ended right now, you know. We're back on the field here. No, it actually ended about 5 minutes ago, so we didn't miss too much. Or two... No, it might be... You know, it wasn't that long ago. It was like 3 minutes. No problem, yo. You're the GOAT there for reminding me. Imagine Prime Neymar and Yamal on the same team. That'd be crazy, you know? Crazy. Cross coming in for Palmeiras. Just cleared away. It's going to be now Palmeiras on the back end here with the ball. Bye, Yamal. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Have some fun training with you, Neymar. Yes, hang with the fam, of course. Hang out with Neymar and the fam. It's going to be Botafogo now controlling some possession in the DM position. Of course, crucial for their transitionary play that they've been doing. You're like 30 seconds behind. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm this far in front. Nice. Little hold up there. The cross hasn't come on yet. Okay. Maybe just refresh Daz, and sometimes I refresh and it goes straight away. Smash the like for reminding Dino. Yeah, smash the like, you know. We'd love the like button getting smashed all the time. And that is cleaned up nicely by Botafogo. Oh, the cross came in right now. Flashbang grenade just happened on the Dazen thing for me. By the way, guys, I know I've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. I know it's DAZN. I just like saying Dazen a lot. Whole summer I'll be gone. I'll still come in stream. Okay, W's Jamal, you know. If you come in the streams, like, really appreciate it, my goat. And, yeah, that was a nice clean up there from... Who cleaned that one up? I think it was... Cunha, maybe? I think it was Cunha. Bye, Jamal. Smash the like button for Dino to be Sigma. I'm already Sigma. Palmeiras get another corner here. Let's see if they can place this one to a head and get it on target. Cross coming in deep. And it's going to be a catch nice and easy for Victor. He is foul a little bit. Looks like the referee is given a free kick for Victor. John Victor. Don't know why it says John on the back. Is his name actually John Victor? It is. What? That is crazy. Which Avenger is my favorite? Probably Tony. I love Iron Man. Well, I got the Iron Man mug, you know. Tony is just the best. Out of the new Avengers, probably John Walker, you know, the Captain America guy who smashed that guy's face in with his shield. Yeah, probably him. You're in 38? Yeah, same with me. I'm in 38.50 now, but you have to account for about 7 seconds of delay when I'm saying that to you, so I'm, you know, probably already in 39 by now. And this is going to be Now for Botafogo on the left side here. And there is just some play on the right side. Favorite Avenger is a bit underrated. Yeah, Hulk. I feel like Hulk's a bit disrespected by Marvel, to be honest. They really, you know, butchered his character. By far one of the best characters in the comics. And Botafogo still just trying to find a way around. Another dive by Palmeiras. Another one. Will I be waking up at 6 a.m. your time for the Jake Paul fight? I certainly won't be. Well, yeah, I certainly won't be either. Yeah. Snooze fest alert. Sorry, Jake Paul fans, if there are any. I don't know if there's any here right now, but yeah, I won't be watching that for sure. And yeah, it's another dive. Got a yellow card. Gustavo Gomez misses next match. Yellow card. That is crazy. Got a yellow card for basically a dive. I mean, there was some contact, but it wasn't that bad. Let's be honest. Primarily a dive. I'm very surprised about that one. And now it's Botta. Just trying to find some space. It's 40th minute. Probably about 2 minutes additional time when we get to the 45th. I can't see too much. Maybe 3 minutes because of the water break. You know. Botafogo just trying to they are really trying to find a way through here in the center. They're not really going to the right side. I have noticed that they're more centralizing play. I was telling you guys all the Jake Paul milking. I'm sure the stands are going to be empty. Yeah, they'll probably be mainly the other guy. What's the other guy he's fighting? I mean, I've seen the ad every time, but I can't even remember. Jake Paul versus who? Chavez Jr. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Chavez Jr.'s fans will be there. I'm not sure about Jake's fans. Don't think there'll be many. I mean, you never know. A lot of YouTuber supporters will go out for their guys, you know. And it's going to be a free kick for Palmeiras. Another dive. How's little bro doing? How close is he to become Roberto Carlos? Yeah, he's still training. He's actually going on a tourney. That's why he's not going to be here for the upcoming stream. He's going on a tourney this week. So he's versing a foreign team. I think he's versing like Man City or something. Like foreign team. I don't know. I'll have to check. But yeah, he is going on a foreign tournament. Hopefully he wins. You know. Yeah, hopefully. I think it's either like Man City or Dortmund or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a random team. But yeah, pretty sure it is. Palmeiras back to Weverton. Stream Dino in an actual match. I can't. Not only because they probably wouldn't allow me his coaches and that, but also because the tournament isn't here, so I cannot go to it. That's why it's, you know, I'm going to have basically a little bit more streams during those days. But yeah, the tournament I can't go to because it's in another country. Yeah, so I'm staying here, still streaming every game. But yeah, I don't even know. I can't even watch it myself. But yeah. Am I also in the academy? Unfortunately, his academy doesn't. Their age group for what has been selected has already been selected. You know, way before he even went there. They just have the same age going up to that level. So they don't bring in new players. They just develop players to that level. So yeah, it was unfortunately I couldn't get into his academy. My previous academy was, I got to say, his academy is very good. My previous one wasn't great. So yeah, I'm going to try and get into my university's club because they are right next to Al Nassr. Maybe get scouted by Al Nassr. We'll have to see. You know, I'd love to actually live stream matches. You know, have a GoPro strapped to the chest. I don't know if it's possible. I would love to do, you know, gameplay live streams, but yeah, we'll have to see. You know. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can get in the first place. I haven't trained in, you know, 2 weeks, so it's a bit of a problem. We'll be doing training on the holiday for sure. You know, when I go on the travel, you know, I'm doing the plane stream for this. We'll go to a different, when we get to the next location, I'll reveal more about very soon, you know, coming up. But yeah, when we're there, we'll do some training streams as well, 100%. And Bit of a boring first half, to be honest. Palmeiras slightly better, but overall the chances have been few. Yeah, I know. The chances definitely been very few in this one. Yeah, definitely hasn't been the most enjoyable. That's why I'm trying to, chat about some other stuff, because I would be commentating. It's just literally both teams holding the ball up in their back end, and then as soon as they go forward, there's a dive. You unfortunately got to go because your battery's down to 13%. In tomorrow's stream, you'll come with 100%. There's also a stream later tonight, Ion. There's Benfica versus Chelsea. So, yeah, maybe you can get there if the battery full charges. 100% there. But, yeah, see you in the next stream, Ion, if you can't. And you two really want to get into Academy. At that time, there were none in your town. Now it exists, but you're too old for it. I'm sure you know... football and soccer is a developing sport for older ages. 100%. You know if you went to a Sunday league club, Terabyte. If you got into a Sunday league team, you can still get scouted from there. Jamie Vardy was playing Sunday league football at 23, and he got scouted really late, and then he won the league with Leicester. So it's all about just being the best player in the team you are at, because there will eventually be a scout one day. You never know when a scout's going to go to the Sunday league thing. Hi, Idril, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And the game is going so far pretty average. I got to say, it's not the most entertaining one. There is a lot of diving going on, a lot of hold-up play. Botafogo currently have a corner. It's been very equal. Palmeiras have had more chances, I'd say, but yeah, very equal. 6 additional minutes. In what world? I mean, the diving, I guess, but in what world is that 6 additional minutes? There's like 2 players fighting on the field as well. What is that? 2 guys like just grabbing each other's shoulders. Like, chill out, guys. Bro's really fighting over who can get that throw in there. It's like not even a great throw, and it's at the center. Have I ever visited the US? I visited one time. It was quite a while ago. I think it was like in 2018, 2017. Can't remember too fondly. I did go to New York, I think it was. I went to New York and Washington, D.C., and that was it. That's the only locations in USA I visited. But yeah, the only time, it was like for maybe a week, and then I went back. Maybe 2 weeks, actually. I can't really remember too many details. Hi, Loka, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Botafogo. Yeah, for sure. Botta probably have the better chances just because, their players playing very defense, transitions, very good. But yeah, overall, this match hasn't been the best, I got to say. It's actually Saturday League here. Oh, they have scouts too, but careers and athlete is not rewarding. Okay, I see. I don't know if you can play it like outside of what you're doing, if you can find time. I do recommend just giving it a try, Terabyte, if you have time. I mean, if you don't have time, that's a different. But if you have time, yeah, for sure. Yes, long time no see, Basic Voice. Who can cope with the Juve loss? I know. Juventus definitely fumbled that one, I guess. I think they played, they did not play the right players. I think Tudor was at fault there, the coach. I think he did not play the right, set up the right players in that game. Can seem to be the blame, but yeah, overall Man City were very dominant. And do I think that Botafogo can win? At the moment, Palmeiras are looking stronger. But yeah, it's definitely about, it's really about who can have the most possession here, because of course it could go to pens now. You're cooked against Real Madrid, yes. I know. If you guys play like you did in the previous game, the game where you're fighting, Man City like that, then Real Madrid, I'm sorry, is going to cook. They're going to cook against that. Hopefully Juve give a bit of a competition, because that was a bit embarrassing watching them play like that. Not Byron favourite anymore. Company too weak. Yeah, I do think Company did kind of mess up a little bit against, who was he? He was versing Benfica. He should have really gone in dominant. Yeah, but now Man City are looking a little bit more like the favourites here. Also, Real Madrid starting to get into some form, I gotta say. I mean, they were versing, a bit worse teams, but for sure are looking a little bit on form. Smash like for form. And this is now Botafogo. Just bringing on this right side now. It's going to be Guamare just kicking it out. It's going to be a throw-in, actually. He deflects it off of the Freitas there for Palmeiras. Oh, Palmeiras won the throw-in. Wow. Referee re-awarded it. The linesman points that way, and then the referee points that way. Okay, great. Referee who's 30 meters away from the 30 meters away from the ball could tell that one, but the linesman who was standing right next to them couldn't. Okay. Real is always favourites. Yes, 100%, they're always the favourite. You gotta go sleep. All the best watching the game, and I hope for Chelsea to lose the match later. Bad luck for Chelsea. Well, thank you for tuning in, Terabyte. It was really nice catching up with you again. And yeah, I hope to see you again in the future, bro. And yeah, do try and play some football. I'm sure you're really good at it. And you know, who knows? Maybe in the future, if you were playing in the Saturday League, a scout from a different country, you know, saw you, and you can go to like Dortmund or Eintracht Frankfurt or something, or Palace or somewhere. City are on the easier side of the draw. I can only see them getting to the final from that side. Yeah, I know. They got a really easy side of the draw, I gotta say. Their side is, you know, Inter off form. Fluminense were decent. City are great. Hilal are decent. Palmeiras and Botafogo right now are not being great. And Benfica, not great. Chelsea, not great in this tournament. Who else is playing? It's going to be Benfica versus Chelsea as the next game. Basic voice there. But yeah, easy side. Then you got the other side, PSG, Bayern, Real Madrid, Juve, Dortmund, Monterrey unbeaten in the group. Flamengo were very good. And then Inter Miami as well. I mean, Inter Miami don't really have too much of a chance, let's be honest. But yeah, cross for Palmeiras. It's going to be a corner again for Palmeiras here. Estevao winning this one. Here we go. Yeah, Monterrey versus Dortmund will be a good one, especially since Dortmund have not been the best, and Monterrey have been good, you know. They've actually been decent. Estevao crossing in, that was a bad cross. Should be full time right there for halftime. There we go. Halftime has been called, guys. Botafogo versus Palmeiras is 0-0 at the moment. I could see this going to pens. I'm not going to lie. This one might be going to pens here. But so far, here is the stats. Ball possession. 50% each. Perfect half ball possession there. Expected goals, Palmeiras, 0.51, 7 total shots, 0 on target, 0 big chances missed, 145 passes, 83% accuracy, 4 fouls, 6 corners. For Botafogo, 0.07 expected goals, total shots, 2. Shots on target, 0. So far, both teams have not shot a shot on target at the moment. Big chances, 0. Big chances missed, 0. Accurate passes, 151, 86% accuracy, 6 fouls, 2 corners. Very dull game at the moment, gotta say. Not happy with this one. I really thought this would be a, you know, very entertaining match, but no, not at the moment. But yeah, we'll be back in the second half, guys. Drop your score predictions if you haven't already. Your 1-0 Botafogo is still on the table. Yeah, for sure. I can see this being either a 1-0, Pans, extra time goal. I do see it doing those sorts of things, not or a late 1-0, I should say, not a very goal-fluent game. It doesn't look like that one here. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next half. I am just going to have a short break, have a drink, and of course you guys should have a drink too, and stay hydrated, stay nice and snack healthy, and I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. W's. Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Thank you all for waiting. But we are back. Sorry for the jump scare for anyone. And the stuff on the side's loading. And we are back here. I don't think there's any changes. We can check. I don't think there are. No. There's no changes. I just looked at the lineup here. As it stands, maybe there'll be one. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you are all nice and refreshed from that little halftime break there. And we are back at it with this dull game at the moment as it stands. Hopefully we can get something a little bit more exciting. But as it stands, you know, it hasn't been the greatest. It hasn't been the best, but it's definitely been something. Isn't that right, Vinny? Yes, it is. But yeah, we're waiting for the players to all come out here. Again, yeah, I do think as well, as I've written in chat, there is a extra time in pens. I think that's like that for, you know, these types of tourneys. You always get the extra time in the pens. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's going to be some weird change that FIFA's implemented where, you know, it's based on goal difference or something stupid. I don't think it's possible for like that. But, you know, I'm 100%, 99% confident it's pens and extra time. Here we go. The players are running out. It's going to be Palmeiras running out from the tunnel there on that little bit of a warm-up. And Botafogo players are already on the field. Recommendations for what you think is going to happen here. Do you guys think it's going to go to extra time? Do you think it's going to go pens? Let me know in the chat right now, guys, if you think it's going to go to pens or extra time. Or if you think it's just going to be a regular time game. Going to finish up nice and easy. I do think it will go to extra time at least, I do think. Yeah, so here we go. Palmeiras versus Botafogo. Second half. Esteval's looking hungry. Igor Jesus is looking hungry for some goals. Let's see what the coaches have implemented for this second half. If they've done any changes, you know, that will cause some trouble for the other team. We're about to find out. Here we go. Referee walking out here. Ready? Signaling that kickoff. Let's get ready to start off. Smash like for kickoff in 3, 2, 1. When the referee signals. Go. Okay, there we go. And kickoff is underway. Back on the timer. And there's a long ball there from what looks to be the goalkeeper for Botafogo. Victor just giving an absolute smash down the field there. And already Palmeiras have a little chance, a shot. Just flying over the crossbar there. And it is going to be a goal kick for Victor. That was not a great shot there from Roque. Definitely not his best. And yeah, it's going to be a goal kick here. So the formation still the same. Weverton, Picares, Fuch, Gomez, Gueye, Martinez, Rios, and, of course, Mauricio, Alan, Esteval, all leading the line with Victor Roque as the striker. Same formation there for Palmeiras. And, of course, for Botafogo, there has been little changes. We've got Victor, Alex Telles, Barbarossa, Cunha, and Vitinho, Danilo. And we also have Freitas, Alan. And leading the line, of course, Savarino, Igor Jesus, and Artur. And looks like it's going to be a corner there. There is a save by Victor right there. Brilliant save. Esteval does take the shot. That was a very nice save by Victor. Just the diving on the left side there. Esteval, brilliant shot. And it is going to be a corner for Palmeiras. There's a short corner cross coming in. Just cleared away by Botafogo. There's a little bit of a run here to try and keep this ball in play. Luckily, it is mopped up there by number 4, Gueye, just mopping it up back to Weverton because that was a very close chance for Botafogo to go for a 1v1 almost. And just wasted by Weverton. It's now going to be a little shuffle with the heads there between the players. And Botafogo give this away in the striking position. And there is going to be a play here from Palmeiras on the left side. Just trying to find some space. There, it's going to be now Mauricio. Mauricio 1-2s with Martinez. Now it's going to be Fuch. Back to Gomez. Gay. Gay crossing down the field, and it's just tied it up nice and easy there by Barbosa. And now Palmeiras win it back with a little quick play. It is going to be offside. Victor Roque just received that one offside. And the goalkeeper there, Victor, is just letting the players know that they need to be a little bit more defensively sound, because they're letting Palmeiras shoot from outside the box. They're letting them shoot on target. That is the first save of tonight, of substantial, difficulty for Victor. He hasn't really made any before this, so, he is telling the players to be more defensively, on point, on target. Because Palmeiras are looking deadly in this game. I've got to say, they look the more deadly side, surprisingly. It's going to be Palmeiras on the left wing now. Is with Mauricio, just pass coming in, and it's just taken away from Rios by Botafogo. Will pass by Vitinho to Alan. Alan now in the middle of the park, passing over to the right side, Guimarães. Guimarães, nice skill, takes the shot, and it's just caught there by Weverton. Nice, easy catch from Guimarães. Now it's on this right side here. It's going to be Alan with the ball. Alan to Rios. Back to Alan. Down to Guille. Hi, CDF. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Rios. Guille. Now to Alan. 1-2 there from Esteval to Rios. Rios gives a long cross over to the left side there. And here's a chance. It's going to be Esteval. Takes the shot, and it's just saved there by Victor. Brilliant save. And another shot, and it goes in. It is going to be a goal for Palmeiras, which is offside. Esteval does get the second rebound there. It looks like it's going to be offside. He is saying it isn't. Let's have a look there. Yeah, it is offside. It's offside on the left side there. Esteval originally offside for that whole play. The rest was all good, it looks like. Yeah, that was that initial play there. The referee might check still. We'll have to see. Because the play was allowed in that instance. So, we'll have to see what the referee does decide. He's decided it is offside, which I do agree with. That was an offside one. You still predict Botafogo 1-0? Yes, same. I'm still thinking Botafogo can get this one through, Would love to see a pen game. We haven't seen a pen game in a long time, but of course we'll have to wait and see. And the coach for Palmeiras is looking pretty confident here that his team can get this one through. It's going to be Guille. Guille running up the field, powering up the field, really. Tries to do a little skill there, but is cut off nicely by Danilo. Looks like Freitas just commits a foul on Palmeiras, which gives them a little bit of a chance here for a free kick. Just playing it back. Now it's over on the left side here. It's going to be now Esteval passing over to the back side. It's going to be Fuch. Difficult to predict this? Yeah, for sure, Loka. 100%. Yeah, the video notification channel, I think, is tied to, the when you sign to the Discord, when you join in, it says pick a channel. If you don't pick the video notifications, then you don't get them. So, yeah, maybe I'll just untie it from that. I think just have it as a regular thing, to be honest. But, yeah, it is, I think, because of what I initially set up. Yeah, delete and remake the channel for sure. I'll connect the bot to the correct channel as well. It's now Victor. Now to the right back there, it's going to be Vitinho just giving a long ball back to Palmeiras. Yeah, W's sad go. W's. And this is now going to be on the left side here. It's going to be now Mauricio. Is there a stream between this game and Chelsea versus Benfica? There's no stream in between the game and Chelsea and Benfica. I like to have a little break in between them, especially if this goes to, pens. We could be here for another, so there's another 45 around. So that would bring us, stop time at about my time, 8:50. 9:50. But if there's pens, of course, then that would mean it would probably end at 9:30ish. So that would give me like 10 minutes break. So not that great. But yeah, I do like to have a break. W's local. Yeah, understandable for sure. And this is a very good chance for Bota on the right side. Guamare is just not reaching that one because Fuchs does clean that up nicely. Oh, you've got your phone, WZeta. Is it a new phone? Or is it like your phone got repaired? It's going to be Fuchs just passing over to the right side there. Is it going to be Gomez? Now this is going to be with the ball. Esteval just getting pushed to the ground there. Poor foul by Alex Tellez. It was actually Alan, sorry. Yeah, just not a great foul. Now it's going to be Gomez. Picares. Oh, you now just call... Okay, I see what you mean. Well, WZ, you know, for being on here. Yeah, you now just commented with a phone. Yeah, for sure. W's for being on here, you know. Smash like for community. And it's now going to be Botafogo. And with the ball, it is Danilo. The 1-2, Allen. Now up to the right side here, we have Vitinho. Guamare. Lost. Palmeiras ball. Esteval, long ball onto the left side. Yeah, it's a very big block. Here we go. Chance. Shot. Deflection. And it's now going to be Botafogo with a chance here. On the same sort of front with counter-attack. This is looking more attacking. This is looking more spicy, you know. We like to see it. The previous half was not a spicy one. This one is looking better. Both teams actually look like they're going to want to win this game and not just lie in the middle of the pitch injured. And it's now going to be Freitas with the ball. Barbosa. Now to Freitas. Over to the right side there, Palmeiras. Palmeiras and Esteval have started the second half strongly. Yeah, Esteval is looking good. He looks magnificent. Very good player. Do expect him to score. If Palmeiras were to score, I do think it will be through him. But yeah, Palmeiras very strong second half start. Bota again on the lower foot here, really. I did expect more from them, but they are starting to look like, you know, the team with a little bit less dominance. And this is now going to be Botafogo now back to Barbosa. Cunha. Through ball there. Lost by Allen. And it's going to be a throw-in by Botafogo. Must have come off one of the Palmeiras players. And this is going to be Allen. Passing over to Danilo. Cunha. Vitinho. Danilo. And now it's going to be a free kick for Palmeiras. Just a little bit of a foul there from the Botafogo right wing there. Guamare looks like, oh, it might have been Severino actually. Neither. Danilo. Hi, Nasser. Welcome back. Welcome back, bro. Hope you're doing well. There was a shot before. That was a brilliant block, by the way, by Cunha. Very good block. Very high class, high quality block from the defender there. This is now going to be Picares. Passing the ball to Martinez. Little through ball there, trying to find Esteval. That was actually a good skill by him. And he still got the ball somehow through all of that. And there was a good through ball, and it's just caught by Victor, who really did spot that one, John Victor. Just came out and collected that with a little bit of ease. Esteval is dangerous. I gotta say, that through ball was almost pitch perfect on how, you know, the degree it was going and everything. Really, quality through ball from Esteval. Do see him getting superior player of the match if it's not a, if he does score in play, not like a pen game, 0-0 and then pens. The goalies will 100% get it if it goes to pens, and it's a 0-0er. Reason I'm yawning so much, guys, is because I switched back to my OG sleep schedule. So, for only 2 days as well, because we go back to 4 a.m. games. Not tomorrow, the next day. Actually, not tomorrow or the next day, the day after. Yeah, so we only got the OG sleep schedule for a little bit more, which is good. I mean, I guess I get to do more football training and that. Piqueres. Now to the centre there. Just a nice through all over to Gueye there from Gomez. That's going to be with the ball. Martinez just passing back to Gueye. Now a ball over to the right side. It looks like Allen's open. Yeah, he is getting to receive that one. Allen crosses, and it's just cleared away. Very close to the goal there by Botafogo. Just trying to get rid of it, really. Good clearance, but just not held up nicely by Arthur. Now going to be Palmeiras again. Cross coming in from Palmeiras, and it just goes out. Going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner. Attempted bicycle kick there from, I think that was Roque attempting the bicy. Crazy. How he actually thought of doing that one. It was actually Allen, sorry. Allen did attempt the bicycle kick. Haven't seen a bicycle kick yet in this tournament. Actually, Lautaro did score, and Lautaro Martinez scored the bicycle kick of the game so far, of the tournament so far. Maybe we'll see one more, I don't know. They're very rare, so we'll have to wait. John Victor clearing. There's a volley shot. Brilliant from Mauricio. Just not the best save there. I mean, deflections there from Botafogo. Their body should be more in the way. And it looks like Victor's got a little bit of a head injury here. When he went to punch that away. Smash the life for bicycle kick. Exactly. Smash life for bicies. Yeah, just unfortunate here that Victor's got a little bit of a, I think it's a tooth injury maybe. Better than in career mode. You know, always, if you guys have ever played FC career mode, they get the wildest injuries and they're out for like, you know, months. Like one time I got a shoulder injury and my character is out for like 3 months. How's that even possible? It was just it was like a sprained shoulder, 3 months out from football. That's insane. I watched someone and his character his manager died on career mode. Like, how's it even possible? I didn't even know players could die in career mode, but they can, supposedly. Botafogo, now passing back to Victor. It looks like that, you know, Botafogo are really struggling here in terms of, you know, second half possession, because the possession has dropped. They are now only at 48%. So Palmeiras gained back 50. They're now on 52%. They've gained back 2%. Here, Palmeiras, so definitely are looking slightly more deadly. Have had more attacks. Palmeiras have had 12 total shots, 2 on target, whereas only Botafogo have had 3 with 1. 3 shots, you know, compared to 12, really shows the quality of attacks that we've been seeing from Palmeiras. The Master Bucks manager died in career mode. I know, that's crazy. Like, why is that a feature? I didn't even know that was a feature where your manager can die. Yes, you smashed it. WCDF, you know, smashing like. We love to see that. Love to see the like button smashed. Yeah, hopefully we get a bicycle kick now. There's going to be a double substitution here for Palmeiras any second now. I got to say, though, the round 16 attendance for this game has been good. Very high attendance turnout. I mean, 2 Brazilian teams, their fans, of course, are very good. Yeah, very high attendance. Roque just fouled. It looks like it's going to be a free kick for Palmeiras. Bro looks tired to go soon. Yeah, I'm feeling it's because of the switch sleep schedule, but I'm not actually tired. I should be good, but it's just, you know, my body's getting weirded out by me sleeping twice yesterday because I slept, woke up, did the stream, then slept again to get back on the normal sleep schedule. But yeah, you gotta go soon. No problem, Loca. No problem. And this is going to be Palmeiras' very good chance. And it looks like a goal kick is given. Esteval just getting pushed out of that area there. He is complaining it should be in foul, but no, I don't think so. Double substitution occurring. And let's see what is happening here. What the substitutions are. Is Esteval coming off? I'll be surprised if that happens, because Victor Roque and Esteval are coming. Esteval is actually being subbed off. That is crazy. Paulinho's coming on. Who else is coming on? I'm very surprised by that one. I don't know how Esteval is coming off. That is a big surprise. Paulinho and Luigi is coming on to replace. But yeah, I feel like Esteval was the best player on Palmeiras' team, if I'm going to be honest. Definitely looked like it. Surprising decision, to be honest. Botafogo now on this left side here. Back to Gomez. Victor. And it's going to be Victor still just holding a possession, really. I mean, I don't know if Bota want to go to extra time. They want to go to pens. Maybe they do. No problem, Loka. Yeah, I love streaming, though, Club World Cup. I love streaming in general, any games. So it's all good. Really enjoying these streams, even though it's hard for me to stay that long. No problem, you know. As long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters to me. That you guys are enjoying, and that you know, enjoying watching football, watching gaming, anything really. IRL. That's the best part, you know, of the job. And it's going to the left side here. It's going to be now Guimarães passing back to Alon. Trying to find some space. And just Palmeiras defend that one nicely. And it's going to be a little chip. Oh, that was a nice chip there. But now it's going to be with the ball, Alon. And he is completely fouled. Yellow card for Botafogo. Artur is the one that's going to get that one. Guimarães. Yeah, just an unnecessary foul. I mean, it was necessary, stopping Allen from moving up the field with such a pace that he was showing. But yeah, a little bit unnecessary in terms of how much he's fouled there. Double substitution is being occurred here. Alex Telles is coming off for number 66. Yeah, double substitution for Bota. Cut out. And no problem, Loka. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you again in the future, bro. W's so much. Thank you. I always appreciate your contributions, my guy. Alex Telles and Alan subbing off. And it looks like Quabano and Montoro are coming on. Yes, goodbye. Thank you, Loka. Goodbye. Thank you. And there's the substitution complete. Long ball coming out to the middle there for Palmeiras. Just trying to find some space. And now back with Botafogo. Poor touch from Vitinho. And now it's back to the middle. Victor pressured heavily by Palmeiras. There is like a three-player, like sort of almost Genghis pressure, you can argue, going on here. Here's a good chance because there's two Bota players out on the left side here. One's got it. Freitas over to number 8. Now back over to the middle there. It's going to be Alan. Cunha. Heavy touch there. That was not a great touch from Danilo. Not a great touch. And now it is going to be with the ball. Palmeiras. I couldn't see who that is. No, I can't see. They're taking a throw in anyway. Palmeiras back to Piqueires. Again, very surprised on why Esteval was subbed. I actually can't really understand that. Maybe it's just resting him. I would have thought he would stay on for at least 90 minutes if it goes to extra time. Or if Palmeiras were leading, you know, take him off after a little bit. But, yeah, for sure, coming off before you're leading the game. And he's such a crucial component in the attack as well. One of the most crucial. And as we can see, match stats, we have Palmeiras having 13 attempts on goal, 3 on target. Botafogo, 3 attempts on goal, 1 on target. Yeah, same. I don't get that sub either. Like, I get Roque. Roque hasn't really been performing in this tournament, I got to say. You know, maybe we can see the likes of Paulinho, because he definitely has been doing well. Lopez, I thought would come on maybe. They also have Facundo Torres, Moreno. But yes, subbing off Esteval, who's been so good, is really a big surprise. Why do I have to be so tired? I don't know. And now this is going to be back to Vitinho. And it's now, it's a little 1-2 there from Cunha Barbosa. Now it's Vitinho back to Barbosa. Through ball there, trying to find some space. In the center, it looks like there's a foul there on Igor Jesus. Hasn't really been turned up today, Igor Jesus. He usually is the one that the goals are found through, but we haven't seen too much yet. I mean, he's been pretty well silenced by, you know, Fuch and Gomez in the back line there for Palmeiras. But yeah, maybe we'll see some more of him very soon. Also, I'm just like looking at Palmeiras' team. I don't think anyone on the field is actually from outside of South America. Very surprising, you know. You know, I thought they had some more players from different countries. Like, they have 2 from Uruguay. Most are from Brazil, of course. 1 from Paraguay, 1 from Ecuador, and 1 from Argentina. The same thing applies to Botafogo. Only 1 from, I think that's, yeah, Venezuela. And then 1 from Argentina. There. Very interesting. And then the subs bench. Ooh. Botafogo has 1 French player. That is, of course, Nathan Fernandez. I think it's Nathan. He is French. 20-year-old French player. Substitution. Allen for Palmeiras is coming off. And Make is coming on. Again, Palmeiras is doing a lot of the subs here. There is another one, though. It's going to be for Botafogo. It looks like Correa is coming on. So, Joaquin Correa is coming on. And off comes Savarino. Who, again, hasn't really made that much of a big impact in this game. I think Igor Jesus is going to stay on, of course, until, you know, the goals, the attacking synergy start flying through. I do think he is, you know, the main way, kind of like Esteval is for Palmeiras. Igor Jesus is the main way that Bota will find some goals here. You only watched the highlights of the Madrid game because it was too late for you. The Gonzalo Garcia goal was a great finish. It was the finish of a prolific, experienced goal scorer. Yeah, I know. Gonzalo Garcia is really turning out to be, you know, a player with such young talent. And I really appreciate Xabi Alonso, you know, having so much trust in the youth, not just using, you know, the same, just buying legendary players, you know, the best players of the current era. You know, trusting the youth. Arda Gula's getting some more game time. Really do appreciate that. Also, vote for player of the match right now, guys. Play.fifa.com/Potom. There you go. Vote up player of the match. Let me know who you're going to vote for. For me, at the moment, I don't know. It's either going to be between Victor, the goalkeeper from Botafogo, or Esteval, just because Esteval was so good when he was on the field. Of course, that's probably not going to be who's going to win it. It's going to be whoever scores the winner here, or one of the goalkeepers, of course, if it gets to pens. And Igor Jesus, oh, that was a very, very heavy touch from him. Something that you don't really see much. Now on the left side is going to be now with the ball. whoever replaced, who's gone in Esteval's position on the left? I think that's Luigi, I think. Luigi Cross. And there's a header all saved by Victor. Such high class there. Brilliant from him. That was so close to a goal, and he's just saved that one victory. He's saved Botafogo, kept them in this game. That cross there was magnificent. That header was even better. Nice little duck header where they just duck down, touch the ball, and it just, you know, unlucky that it's just saved with such a high quality save at that. Brilliant. Brilliant. Corner for Palmeiras. Let's see who's taking this one. Plino. Oh, I think it's... No. Anyway, it's deflected away. It was Mauricio. Sorry, my bad. But Palmeiras still have this ball. 73rd minute. No goals. As it stands, still going to extra time. I think we'll get a winner. I actually do. I'm starting to feel now that we might get a winner here. Fisher's 0-0 at 90 minutes. I would give Spottom to Victor. Yeah, for sure. Because, you know, Victor's just been so good in terms of saves already. You know, he's made 3 saves. He's had 14 of 17 accurate passes, 2 out of 5 accurate long balls, you know, which is great for a goalkeeper. He's done different types of saves. He's also... Now, FootMob hasn't listed it here. They say 0 active sweeper keeper, but he has come out actually pretty far to collect one of those saves, you know. I think it was the Esteval chance. There's a handball in the box. It's going to be a Botafogo free kick. Just you know, unlucky control there. That the save was a brilliant one, though, that one by Victor. I think Palmeiras can't believe how they're not, you know, leading 1-0. Cooling break has occurred. The cooling break will start now. Yep, hydration break for sure. Just waiting it up. See what they are going to do here. Oh, they've actually, you know, I've just noticed something. They did in the Real Madrid game, not the Real Madrid game, sorry, the Al Hilal game. They brought out these like fans, and they've done it again here. There's like a water fan that's come out here. It's like spraying water all over the players. Yeah, honestly, they should do more of that. I think in football in general, like, even here they don't do that. They should bring out a big fan, you know, at the bench area and just have the fan blasting at the players. I think it would be nice, you know, because it's nice, cool water, makes you nice, your skin hydrated. Hi Zo3Ella, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Is it raining? No, Monday. It's not raining. They're just blowing like this nice fan on the players. It is very hot. It looks like though, where where Palmeiras and Botafogo are playing. I was about to say where Esteval's playing, where he is playing technically. I mean, right, but I mean the teams, you know. Yeah, it looks like Victor might be getting player of the match here. A winner shouldn't stop a goalkeeper class performance, you know. Because a winner is only, you know, the one goal that could get past the goalkeeper. Of course, you know, if a goalkeeper has a class performance the whole time, really, you know, they should be thanks to the victory because they've stopped multiple goals. And the players are coming back out from this cooling break. There's a Palmeiras fan wearing a pig hat in the crowd. A lot of fans out here, you know. Very good turnout. Got to say, it's actually one of the better turnouts. Did expect that for the round of 16. The quarters will have a good one. The semis will have a good one. The final will have the best, probably. In terms of turnout, probably sell out the MetLife. But the rest of these, you know, just increasing over time. And this is going to be Palmeiras. Now, once again, 13 minutes left of regular time to find a winner to prevent extra time. And corner for Palmeiras. Cleared out by, I think that was Gomez. Sorry, Barbosa. Cleared out by him. And the players are lining up in this box, ready for a header. Cross coming in by Mauricio, and it's just punched away again by Victor. Wow, very good. Head away by Barbosa. Looks like there might be a foul there by Botta, but the advantage is given. And the advantage is lost almost immediately. Ref hasn't played on there. He's actually said, continue play. Barbosa just marking this left side. Botta giving it a little bit of defense there, and it's going to be a corner here for Palmeiras once again. Very attacking, very dominant. By the way, brilliant defense, I've got to say. That was by, I think it was Guille who went and stopped that one from going in, because that was a very, very good defense from him. Did that go out by Palmeiras? Wait a minute. Yeah, Botafogo counter-attack has been struggling. No, that's gone out by the Botta player. Yeah, just my bad. Cross coming in, and it goes straight out. It's going to be a goal kick. Let me refresh my DAZN since I skipped back then. Victor's going to take a goal kick, though. Bro, get off my screen, Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. I don't care. And this is now going to be with the ball, Botafogo. Who have been actually struggling in this game. Again, last time Botafogo lost to Palmeiras was 2 years ago. And Palmeiras wins the ball back. It's now a good chance coming from this left side here. Shot. Corner. It's another corner. How many corners is that in this game? That is going to be 11 corners for Palmeiras. Of course, Botta have only had 2 corners. It's going to be the 12th, actually. They've had 11. This is the 12th. Mauricio is taking once again. His corners deliveries haven't been that bad, I've got to say. They've actually been pretty decent. Cross coming in and headed away by Botafogo. Second cross. Headed away again. And third cross goes straight out for a throw-in by Botta. For Botta. That was not a great one there. Palmeiras coach not too happy with that one there. One of the Botafogo players looks a little bit injured. Coutinho, it looks like maybe he's being subbed off here. And the play is going to continue. I think he's going to be subbed off, though, any second now. Because there is 2 substitutes coming up for Botafogo. And it's going to be on this right side here. Cunha. Just really waiting for another chance here, really. I mean, this game's sort of settled down a little bit from that initial, build up from the first half. There we go. And that is going to be now straight out. Botafogo throwing. Throw back to Barbosa. And now it's going to be over to the left side there. Okay, so here are the 2 substitutes. Looks like they're coming on. Here we go. So 2 substitutes are going to be coming on. Smash like for subs. And it looks like... So first player coming off is going to be number 28 for Botafogo, which of course is... Who is that? Can't see them on my lineup sheet. Who is number... Maybe there's a wrong number. Oh, might have been the Palmeiras player. Okay. Well, anyway, Danilo's coming off for number 11, who is going to be, of course, again, player that I can't name, so we're going to actually wait to see who they call them. I don't think I've got all the players on my lineup sheet, unfortunately, which isn't great. Yeah, let's just see who they say. So Danilo and Cunha have both come off 5 and 32 for Botafogo, and Newton and Pantaleão have come on. Here we go. Yeah, that was the correct one. Then the Palmeiras player must have been number 11 in that instance there. Possibly, unless the actually looks like the referee was completely wrong with who was being subbed off there. I think they just picked random numbers. Yep, because no other subs occurred. So where did number 11 come from? Okay. Sure, that happened. There's a little shove there from Palmeiras, just to one of the Botafogo players. And this is going to be Botafogo now with the ball at the back. And straight out. That was very bad. That was very bad. Just kicked it straight out there. Again, this game has just sort of died down a little bit. It's just gone a bit dead. Okay, here's the substitution. I mean, don't know why this one took so long. The referee's actually gone and got the correct numbers there. Mauricio's come off, and on comes Torres. And there's the throw for Palmeiras. And it's just going to be cleaned up by Bota. Here's a chance for them, actually, because there's a little bit too many Palmeiras players forward. Igor Jesus trying to reach the end of that one's just cleared back to Weverton. No pressure. 5 minutes additional. 5 minutes of regular time left. Probably 5 minutes additional. And then, of course, we will see if there's extra time in this one. I do think there will be extra time. Don't know what your guys' thoughts are. Maybe a late winner, but at the moment it is standing to look like a extra timer. Yeah, thoughts on this match so far, guys? Do share them in the chat. For me, this has not been the most enjoyable match. I did think this would be, a very enjoyable one because, Brazilian derby. Inside the Club World Cup, you don't see it every time. And, I really thought that this one would be a nice link-up, but no. Unfortunately, we didn't have the best link-up there. Joaquim Piquerez is going to miss his next match for Palmeiras, which, of course, will be against Benfica or Chelsea when this game ends. And there's just passing on the right side here. Here's a chance for Botafogo to really have a go. Cross. Out. Not great. Not great quality at all. Yeah, pretty boring, I gotta say. Same. Really, I thought that, maybe this is how the each, tier of the tournament's going to go, where the opening matches are 0-0. Because we had Inter Miami, Al-Ahly, 0-0. We had this one 0-0. Quarterfinals 0-0. Semis 0-0. Finals 0-0. That'd be really boring. But yeah, this one hasn't been great in terms of, actual thrilling moments. There's been a couple after the first half. It looked really fun. It looked like it was game on there, but no. It's just completely died. There's just, a lot of fouls. A lot of stumbling in the middle of the pitch. Not really much ball transition. Botafogo have been playing very defensively. I guess that's their type of style of play. Maybe it's more entertaining, against PSG. Because, of course, PSG are very attacking side. Palmeiras, you could also argue, very attacking side. But PSG just, able to get through a little bit easier compared to Palmeiras. But yeah, then Palmeiras have been stumbling along the midfield. Slow transitions. from the defense to midfield as well. Very fast transitions midfield to attack, but slow from defense to midfield, which has been the main problem in this game. And foul, another one. Palmeiras free kick again. Yeah, foul there. 100%. He's holding him for no reason. Coutinho. Surprised he hasn't come off the field yet. He looks injured. And Palmeiras passing at the back here. Long ball. Okay, here's a chance. Shot on the volley, and it's going straight over. Victor's goal kick. For sure, I think Victor's going to get player of the match now. Unless there's a very late winner, I think Victor is getting it. Just because, you know, he has been essential in the regular 90 minutes of gameplay. He really has been, you know, the star of the show in terms of saving and everything. Of course, guys, we are live. Benfica versus Chelsea at 11 p.m. Slightly later than usual, but yeah, if you do enjoy the commentary, I'm sure that game will be a little bit more entertaining than this one, so there will be more, of course. But if you do enjoy the commentary, you know, a like and sub, always appreciated. And here is a little playthrough. I mean, when we get to pens in this game, it's going to be pretty entertaining if we get to pens, that is. But yeah. Free kick for Palmeiras. And the pass goes over to this right side here. And Palmeiras trying to break through there. Nice little hold-up play from Barbosa to prevent that one. And the counter-attack is stopped. And referee doesn't actually give a free kick to that. That is pretty insane, I gotta say. The Botafogo player just completely tipped over there by the Palmeiras player. And yeah, no free kick given. Real surprising. Bota now with the ball. Very slow transition for Bota. I've really got to say their transition play is slow compared to, you know, their previous games. Their PSG won probably their most entertaining match, to be honest. They're actually enjoyable to watch, but, you know, their transition play here has just been so off that, yeah, I can understand why it's a 0-0 at the moment. It's just been no real momentum. 5 minutes additional time. Then we'll see, of course, if it goes to free time and then pens. I'm pretty sure it does, like 90% sure it does. Because I don't see any other way of deciding who wins. Palmeiras. On the left side here. Back all the way to Piquerez. Piquerez passes over now to Gomez. Yay. Yay passing to Meke. Yay losing it. Now it's Botafogo with a chance here. This is a very good chance for Botafogo. If he... Oh, no. That was just such a heavy touch there. I think that was by Chiabano. Too heavy of a touch. That's why it's cleared away. Nice and easy. Bota have it again, though. Just one back from the clearance. Nice win back there. And it's going to be passed to Barbosa. And now it's going to be down the middles there. Now with Cunha. With... I think that is... Who is that? I think it's Newton. Because Cunha got subbed off. And little 1-2 plays here. Now it's going to be with the ball. Barbosa just gives the through ball there, trying to find his teammate. Doesn't reach him. Free kick to Palmeiras. Played quickly. 4 minutes additional left. Just about. Now down to 3 additional. This is going to be Botafogo. This is going to extra time. And this 100% this is going to extra time. There is no way a goal is given the last, 10 seconds of this match. 2 Palmeiras players dive to the floor. Will there be a winner at this game? Yes, 100% there'll be a winner. But I think there'll be an extra time, not in, the current state in 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Does someone have to score for it to end, or can they? No, the game can't end in a draw. So since this is a round of 16, basically it will go to then extra time, and then it'll go to pens. So if there's a goal in extra time, then it'll be played out. Extra time is basically like a regular match. Like it'll definitely end 1-0 for someone right now. No, because it's currently 0-0, and it looks like with 2 minutes left, that it's going to end 0-0, and then it'll go to extra time. If there's a goal there, then it could end 1-0. It could still play out normally, but then if not, then it ends 0-0 and go to pens. And whoever wins on pens will be the decider. Pens always the decider for these types. I can 100% guarantee probably it's going to be the same for this. It's the same for every tournament. Knockout tournaments always have extra time than pens. I mean, I'd be really surprised if it went to, golden goal or something, because that hasn't happened before. Barbo's up, passing it through. Very, very physical there. Tackle by Palmeiras to get that one. Referee gives it. There's an open side on the right side here for Palmeiras. There is a foul. It's going to be a free kick. Yellow card. Newton is the receiver of the yellow card there. Very, unnecessary yellow card. Just pulls him straight off the ball. I mean, it was, very crucial tackle, I got to say, by Newton, because, of course, that prevented Palmeiras from a possible goal there. Welcome, Retum, to the stream as well. Didn't see your message there. What? Bro, what is it everyone with Diddy today, right? Like, why is everyone mentioning that guy? Here we go. Chance for Palmeiras. It's going to be a long cross into the box. 10 seconds left. The Palmeiras fans very hoping that they can get one here just to put the game to bed. I mean, if there's a goal here, that would be crazy, I got to say. Here we go. Cross. Just cleared away. It's going to be a corner. The final play of the game, a corner. Here we go. Smash like for the final play. Corner ready to be delivered here by Torres. Just has to put this on someone's head, get the ball in the net, and the game's over. Palmeiras advance if they can score this header from the free kick, or score something from this corner. Cross coming in from Torres. Deep cross, punched away. Still in the box, and called. Full time, 0-0. We're going to extra time here. Big one. Extra time is coming up. Can't believe it. I said extra time. I didn't think it would actually be the reality here. End of the second half. We are going to extra time. I need to reset the clock as well, because this is the first time we have ever gone to extra time in this tournament. So I need to put on 120. Adding a substitute extra time, I'm not too sure. So let's go like this. Reset the clock. Okay, now I'll just go and set this up to 90 minutes if I can. Okay, let's go and spam the mouse. Get us up to 90 minutes. 60, 70, 80, 90. There we go. So there's going to be about 5 minutes of, break. And then we'll see the extra time better be more entertaining. Yeah, that was an absolute snooze fest, I got to say, near the end there. That was really boring. But yeah, hopefully extra time can deliver. Hopefully pens can deliver as well. Maybe we can get 1-1, then we go to pens. That would be pretty, an epic conclusion to this one. But But yeah, for sure, extra time better be. And I don't know about the I don't know too much if there's going to be an extra substitute. We'll have to find out. We can find out together. What are you on about, Retim? I don't know what you mean. What? Bro, come on. Uncle Diddy, go away. What? Bro, lock in for football. Lock in. That is weird. Okay. Still waiting for this extra half. I'm just going to actually get... Yeah, same. I'm going to actually get a drink of water as well, guys. I'll just leave the camera on. It's not going to be too long anyway till a drink. So, yep. See you in about a minute. Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. So there is a tactical, analysis here from Botta and Palmeiras. Yes, I do know who that is, Retim, but I don't know why we're mentioning him in this conversation. I don't think he's at this football match. I think he's in jail, so, yeah. It's been competitive, just no score. It's been, I got to say, Habs faction, though, it's been pretty... the start of the second half was really enjoyable, but, the rest of it wasn't, honestly, for me. I really did not enjoy that style of football. It was really kind of like River Plate Monterrey, I guess. With how the match went, they should have just done penalty kicks. I know, they should have just got it over with, let's be honest. Yeah, hopefully Benfica-Chelsea can deliver a little bit of a better competition. But yeah, this one definitely, it's competitive for sure, but just not like on terms of actually enjoyable competitiveness. I don't think it's law, more so that it's official news, Retim. Yeah, I do know about him. I know why he got arrested and stuff, but I mean, again, I don't think he's at the football match, so I mean, I don't really want to mention a criminal on the stream, I know the law about him. Don't worry. Law, news. Yeah. And there is a substitution. It looks like maybe they've added an extra sub. It does seem. Wait, how many subs did Palmeiras use? They used 1, 2, 3. Okay, they didn't use all theirs. It seems like no. So it looks like there's not been an extra sub here because there is just a regular one happening here. It's going to be... Okay, it's going to be... Looks like... Is Moreno come on? Yeah, Anibal Moreno's come on, it looks like here. And this is going to be kickoff for Palmeiras. Back to Weverton. So let's also start the clock there. There we go. And it's going to be... Palmeiras really just, they need to assert some dominance here already because, they're not going to be the strongest team in terms of, what was it? In terms of penalties, I feel like that Victor's going to be more clutch for Botafogo. Just trying to think of the word there. Too tired. This is Palmeiras on the right side, though. They need to get a goal, I think. It's going to be their clutch up. Maybe, Botafogo might make some mistakes in the pen shootout, but Victor just looks really good. He looks brilliant. Palmeiras still on the attack. Over to the left side now. And cross going over to the right side of the field there. That is going to be now with the ball. Gomez. Yay. Back to Gomez. And then they're just going to scample that back to Weverton. Hi, Kabir. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Kabir. Hope everyone who's listening is doing well. If you are doing well, smash like. Hopefully that can make the game go better, you know, just a little bit of luck. But here it is now, Gomez passing it over to the other side of this field. Fuchs now to Palmeiras, and that is a real run there. Did I get my Man United shirt printed? And when are you going to get printed? First of all, bro, I have not, again, I did say this at the time, I cannot go to a city about 5 hours away for one requirement. So I need to, you know, wait until I can actually go to a printing shop because the city is 5 hours away. So I can't just go there, you know, for one thing. But I will get it done, Dean Smith. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. I'll get it done. I will let you know when I get it done. It will be present on the stream. You know, I might title the stream something like shirt opening or something. But yeah. Kabir, we're trying not to mention that guy because, you know, that was random. Why he got mentioned in the stream, I don't know. Yeah, I know that he is in jail currently, and I know about him, so I don't think he really needs to be mentioned in a football stream, let's be honest. Just my opinion. W's Kieran, welcome back as well. But yeah, I'll try and let you know, Dean Smith, when I get printed, okay? It's not going to be yet. It was literally, I think we talked maybe 2 days ago. So, again, I said it would probably be a couple of weeks before I'd be able to get it printed because I haven't got to the shop yet. Yeah. Hi, Jerry. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I know who he is, Kabir. I don't need to be quizzed on it. I know who he is, I promise you. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. I do know who it is. And that is going to be a Botafogo corner. Again, that's the second corner in a row. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Jerry, as well. Appreciate you for tuning into this one. Yeah, I know. I just said I know who he is. I don't need to be quizzed on it, bro. I'm not going to mention someone who's you know, has all the arrests, the allegations behind him. So I'm not going to mention him. Okay? That's final. Anyone who wants to mention him, I'm not going to mention him. This is a cross coming in by Botafogo. Just cleared away. It's going to be a goal kick there. Who you don't know, we'll search it up. I mean, it's better to search it up from an actual source than ask me about it, let's be honest. Yeah, it's not a good person, though, I will say. Yeah, look him up, exactly. Exactly. Weverton taking this goal kick, and he's telling Palmeiras to push forward. I think going to be called for me to find on your channel. It'll probably be called, like, shirt opening or something. Something like that. We'll have, like, shirt opening in the title. And when it happens, you know, I'll write a community post beforehand. I'll take, like, a photo of the shirt when it's done. On the community post tab, you know, it's on the channel. So, yeah, you'll be able to find it when that happens. Again, it'll be in a couple of weeks because I need, you know, some time to set all that stuff up because it does take some time. But I do remember Kobe Mainu, number 37, Manchester United home kit. I do remember. And this is going out to the right side here. This is going to be Guimarães passing back to the Botafogo defense, just passing all the way back to Victor, who I do think should get player of the match. If I'm going to be honest there, Victor does sound like the best player who's well deserving of the player of the match award, you know. Very good at saves. I think he'll do good in the shootout if there's a pen shootout. But yeah, this is going to be still extra time. You see, you recently got harassed on Telegram as well. Oh, that's not great, Kabir. Well, hopefully, yeah, did you block the person? You should. Then you should be all good. I don't know, maybe that doesn't sound good, though, that you get harassed. I haven't used Telegram, so I don't know what its like features are. Here's a chance for Palmeiras. This is actually a very good one here. And it's just sudden because, you know, a lot of counter chances have really failed, you know, in the actual halfway line area. But Palmeiras have got this one across into the attacking half. Here's a go passing through, shot and saved by Victor. It's going to be a corner. And that is going to be a brilliant save by Victor there. Yeah, brilliant save. It's Victor with the nice dive. Goes and knocks it straight out there. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. You're doing good, thanks. Yes, I know. 0-0 is a surprise for this Brazilian matchup. I did think it would be, you know, 2-2. Before we actually got to see, you know, extra time pens, I thought we would still get extra time pens, but I thought maybe 2-2, 1-1, 0-0, though. Very big surprise. So, yeah, same thinking as you, Jerry, honestly. And cross going in the Manchester City game. Didn't get called off because of the weather. Yeah, I know. I was surprised by that. Same with the Real Madrid one. The Real Madrid one continued during the weather. So maybe they've changed their weather policy. There is a lot of appeals here by the Palmeiras players saying there was a handball. The referee is telling them no. Let's see if he's going to check here. Is this a handball? I don't think so. They're saying Igor Jesus handballed that. There is almost no connection there. The referee is checking. No comment, Kabir. So this is going to be, yeah, just a check here for a handball. No handball confirmed. Referee has said no handball. The Palmeiras players need a bit of chill. It's kind of like River Plate. They all surround, you know. They all surround, but yeah. They're actually telling, you know, the second, fourth official are telling the Palmeiras coach to get back into his line because he's like coming real far out to go and try and harass the fourth official there. Clearly not a handball. Literally didn't even touch him, I don't think. Like I get if it was a very evident one, but no, that was not evident at all. I mean, it's up to you, Kabir. It's your decision. I'm not going to have a comment on that sort of thing. This is now going to be Botafogo just at the back here. Given away. Palmeiras now. And given away by them. It's now Botafogo. What is happening with these giveaways? And it's given away. There's just no... There's no real connection to the actual ball. It looks like Palmeiras won a free kick, though, so they're going to take that one pretty quickly. I do think this extra time first half will end with a 0-0 still. Scared, bro. I'm not scared. I'm not commenting on stuff that doesn't... And there's a goal. There is a goal. Palmeiras won. And it's going to be Botafogo at the moment going out of the game. Brilliant. Brilliant by Palmeiras. Nice shot inside the box there. Nice and calm. Victor had no chance. And, of course, it was Paulinho, one of the better players who has been subbed on. It was great. And Esteval has come over to greet him and show the Palmeiras fans that they can do it. So far, as it stands as well, this will be their first win against Botafogo in 2 years. I mean, it was written in before the match, you know. You felt it. You could feel something was going to happen. I mean, Botafogo were great on form, but you just had that small feeling. Palmeiras to win, as it stands, yes, 100%, 1-0, you know, 15 minutes left to play, maybe actually 20 minutes left to play. And there it was. Nice, simple shot. It's a nice meg as well on, who did he meg there? He megged number 31 for Botafogo, who was Caio. Just a nice little play, and it is going to be 1-0 against Botafogo in the 100th minute here. Brilliant from Paulinho. exactly what his team deserved. You know, all of their attacking pressure led up to this. I can actually see it still being a 1-1, though. I can see something here happening. We love the drama, you know. We love the football drama. 1-1 pens be an amazing sight to see, you know. Even if Palmeiras win on pens, big sight. So, yeah. At the moment, congratulations to Palmeiras. It has paid off, you know, all of their pressure. It's now going to be Botafogo taking a kickoff here in the 101st minute. Hi, Cash and Nico. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Palmeiras have been attacking the whole match. This was going to happen. Yeah, for sure. 100% was going to happen because Palmeiras have definitely been the stronger attacking side. Really not much pressure from Bota in terms of attack. I mean, we can just have a look at the stats here to really prove that, you know. 50% possession for each side, but Palmeiras 18 shots with 5 on target, and Botafogo 5 shots with 1 on target. And yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Cash and Nico. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. But yeah, there we go. Palmeiras, their attacking has paid off. The pig mask guy, there's like 2 pig mask guys in the crowd, absolutely going crazy. And there is going to be a substitution here, quickly made for Botafogo. And it's going to be Marlon Freitas coming off, and on comes Arthur Cabral. There's the goal. Looks like another sub might be occurring for Palmeiras, actually. So there is a 6th substitution available for these sides, because that was the 6th substitution for Botafogo. For Palmeiras. So we could see another 6th one for Botafogo, of course. Sorry, the other way around. I said it right the first time. Yes, Botafogo can win on pens. First, they need a score, though. So as it stands, you know, currently, Palmeiras are winning this one. I mean, Botafogo haven't been looking great. They have not been looking, you know, it today. Yeah, Palmeiras deserved. Yeah, it was a good goal. They've been attacking the whole game. They've been the team really pushing. Botafogo, again, going ultra defensive for... You know, I know it's their gameplay style, but, you know, I would have gone a little bit more attacking in this situation. You know, you've got the players that can equip to do this attacking style of play, yet you choose not to. And Palmeiras trying to go on the second run there. It's going to be a throw-in for them in the attacking half. And waiting for this throw-in to occur. Oh, there's a little bit of anger from the Botafogo players. It looks like they're getting annoyed at the referee. 4th official, I think. We're Madrid to win the Club World Cup. Yeah, I mean, I do have Real as a, you know, contender, especially their form now. Just hopefully, you know, Kylian fits in the system, first of all. And then second of all, Esteval just gets a yellow card there, by the way. And second of all, you know, they have to beat Bayern and PSG to get through, you know, which is going to be tough. Tough to crack. Bayern or PSG, actually, I think it is. Now Botafogo decided to intercede suddenly. Where was this pressure all game, guys? You know, you had the whole game to really go attacking instead of playing ultra defense for the entire game. A bit silly. I mean, I don't really get sometimes when teams do that. PSG versus Inter Miami, PSG will be going through. Unless Inter Miami can pull an absolute stunner, PSG are going through. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys are thinking the same. There is a handball in the box there by Botafogo. It looks like it was on the ground. The referee might be checking. I don't know. The referee's having a real, you know, go at these players. These players are crazy. 3 additional minutes on this 105th. Scoreline prediction, brutally honest. 4-1 PSG. Brutally honest. 4-1 PSG. Inter Miami could get a goal. I'm saying that with genuine, you know, thought. PSG otherwise, you know, I do think can get that done pretty easily. And it's going to be now a goal kick for Victor. Really the only player in Botafogo who's been trying the whole game. I've got to be honest, he has been clutching up for his team. And this is now going to be a ball on the left side for Botafogo. I feel like their transition's too slow still. They're not being great on transitionary play. Like, still in the defense here. Also, Esteval got a yellow card from before. I think Marcel also got a yellow card. Botafogo in the box here. Cross coming in. And just headed clear. PSG or Man City are the more likely to win to me. Yeah, I think Real Madrid still need more time with the system at the moment. I mean, they're reversing pretty easy teams. We'll have to see how they go up against, the likes of Bayern, PSG. Man City have basically a clear free way to the final, let's be honest. I'm pretty sure City are going to get to the final with relative ease. But, yeah, definitely Real Madrid need more time with their system. Pep already has the system mastered. It's different when he's buying players because he's just buying guys that can fit into his system. Whereas, with Real Madrid, Al Hilal, Inter Milan, all these teams need times with their new coach to fit in their system. It's going to be now Palmeiras on an attack again. 1 minute left of additional. Botafogo win it back. Botafogo really need a score, honestly. Very early into the next half, I feel. That would be their biggest opportunity to really grasp this game before it gets out of hand, And this is now going to be at the back here for Botafogo. And it's just passing around. Again, I feel like, Palmeiras, very fast gameplay, very, on-point attacking gameplay. You can see it when they win the ball back. And then you just have, Botafogo slowly bringing it up, taking their time. A little bit too slow for my liking, to be honest. I would love to see how they're playing, against PSG. They played exceptional in that game. I would love to see that back here, PSG inside 90 minutes, yeah, 100% PSG will end the game, in the first half. I have that much confidence in them in that game. Yellow card here for a Botafogo player. And there is the first half done and dusted of extra time there. Let's skip this all the way back. First extra time here. You can't see Botafogo scoring. Neither can I, honestly. I think this game's finished. I think Palmeiras have got through to the round of 16, which means they'll either be versing whoever wins tonight's game. I have a little bit more hopes on Chelsea and getting that one done, but you never know with Benfica. They've been turning up in different games and they're not showing up in certain other ones. Messi going to lock in, though, against his ex. Yeah, Messi locking in. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see how he goes against PSG. I'd love to see the fan reactions to that one. PSG fans are not the biggest fan. So, of course, that's going to be interesting. Of course, all games are covered on the channel, so smash subscribe if you haven't already, because we are covering every single one. And just the break here is about 2 minutes long, I think. And for substitutional purposes, Paulinho actually got subbed off in the 103rd. I actually didn't know that. He got subbed off after he scored the goal, which is interesting. He got subbed on 63rd, came off 103rd. Yeah, so there are 6 substitutes available for, both teams here. They've each got 6. Currently, Palmeiras have a disadvantage in the quarters because Piquerez is missing his next game. I think Gomez is missing his next game. I think Esteval is fine. I think he hasn't got many yellow cards. I think that was his first yellow. But yeah, the other 2 accumulation of yellows has led to them missing the next match, which will be against, Chelsea or Benfica. And Victor is telling his team to push this one for the final little 15 minutes there. I don't think even Prime Messi could win Inter Miami the game against PSG. Yeah, I mean, the problem with Inter Miami, right, is that it was seen even in the Palmeiras game. So Palmeiras there, they drew. They were losing 2-1. They were losing 1-0 at the first. I feel like their problem Inter Miami is that their defense capitulates after a little bit, so it goes down. First of all, the next half has started. Let's just skip that up to the correct time. Their defense capitulates over time, so they start off strong the game, but it's just player tiredness. You know, Suarez can't be playing a full game. You know, even now, technically Messi can play a full game, but, you know, still it's going to be a bit hard for him as he ages continually. Busquets, I feel like he's probably the most fit there, Busquets, to be honest. Alba can't play a full game. So really, you know, it's about... Oh, there's a long-range shot from Botafogo. Just goes out there for a goal kick. It's just about, you know, PSG just being stronger over time, having younger players, better talent, stronger midfield, stronger defense. Inter Miami's defense is probably not great. Their midfield's average. The attack's really the only thing that's going for them, to be honest. And again, we saw against Palmeiras their attack only really lasts for the first half, and then it sort of just stops completely. And there was a very, very close chance by Igor Jesus. I don't know if this is going to be another corner or something, but that was close to an equalizer. Oh my goodness, that was close. Rose above everyone there for that corner and just goes over. That's why you keep Igor Jesus on the whole game. Very, very talented striker. Got, you know, goal sense, goal hunger. Again, guys, vote player of the match with this link. I did post it earlier, but it's still available to vote since it is an extra time game. .com/Potham. There we go. Vote up with that one. Tell me which player you're voting as well. Of course, I do think that Victor should be... It's either going to be Victor or Palhinha. Palhinha. I think Victor should win it, though, just because he's been playing 90 minutes. Brilliant goalkeeper masterclass from him. I know one goal has been conceded, but still, he's done a better job than, you know, the defense of Botafogo. Would I bet? No, I don't bet on sports myself. You guys can. Not for me. I would if I was, you know, had to, like if I was forced to pick a team, I would probably on PSG winning. There's almost there's a 10% chance that Inter Miami win. Let's give it like that. 90% chance that PSG win. And cross coming in, and that is so close to Botafogo scoring a possible goal. Again, so close. They suddenly turned the engines on here. You know, too late now, but still, I mean, it's not too late, but, you know, too late now to actually, you know, win the game with regular play. It's all going to be down to, you know, chance and pens if they do score the equalizer, because I don't think a second would come quick. But yeah, that would be really, you know, spicing stuff up with an equalizer here. So you're eating tomorrow after being on PSG? Yeah, for sure. If you are betting, then I'm pretty confident. I mean, don't rely again on my advice. I have it as a disclaimer in the description. Don't rely on my advice for that sort of stuff. So yeah, but I would say so. And this is going to be Botafogo just trying to recapitulate the ball here because there's just too much pressure for them from these Palmeiras, you know, forwards. Palmeiras not even really going into a defensive look here. It's going to be a goal kick for Weverton. Nice and simple there. About how much time's left? It looks like about 12 minutes left of additional time, of regular time. Is this additional time, regular time? I think it's additional. I should call it. 12 minutes left. That was a close one, that cutback. How no one scored from the cutback, I have no idea. Correa just missing the back heel. Not going to Igor Jesus. Very, very unfortunate, you know. That back heel didn't spike any foots there. Any feet. And this is going to be a continued play here for Botafogo, just winning the ball back. Smash like for penalties. Or smash like for the game to be over, actually. It's going to be Botafogo now through the side. There's a shot of long range. What a shot that was by Guimarães. And it's just, you know, off target a little bit. Weverton is going to be taking a goal kick here. Very good shot. I'm surprised it went that close to the goal, to be honest. Actually, looks like Weatherton touches it. The referee's giving goal kick. It seems... Nah, he doesn't touch. Okay, it was just the angle I was looking at. Smash the like for Foots. Yeah, smash the like for Foots. Exactly. And that is out. Botafogo throwing again. It looks like Palmeiras is just playing park the bus now. Let's be honest. That's the smarter strategy to do than what Botafogo are doing, park the bus the whole game and then try and attack, with, 5 minutes left. Definitely better to score and then do that. Through ball. Nice hold-up play from Palmeiras. And the ball is just cleared away. Again, it looks like Victor's come up the field to actually collect this one here. Botafogo. 9 minutes left. Onto the right side here. And it's going to be cleared out. I mean, pens on the first game would be pretty interesting. And then we can see how the pens work. Because I don't actually have a, pens thing here. So I'll just use the regular score as the pen indicator. So you can have, a 1-1 full time. And then, I guess, duplicate this scoreboard to have a pens one too. And straight out, Botafogo throwing again. Welcome back, Ion. You know you had to come back with 40% after all this time. Yes, 100%. Yeah, I mean, the game itself wasn't that great, but, the extra time has been a little bit more spicy, which we like to see. Botafogo actually trying this time to get something. And it's just gone out. Here's a little play on the left side here. Bot to keep that one in. Nice little meg. That was a good meg. But yeah, just a bit wasteful. Who's my favorite tennis player? Again, Kabir, I don't actually watch any other sports except football. I think I've said this to some other... Maybe you weren't there when I said it. Yeah, the only sport I watch is football. I do like Djokovic, though. I do know he is the GOAT of tennis. CR7's favorite player as well. One of his favorites. Who's CR7's favorite? I think it's the Spanish guy. I forgot his name. But yeah, Djokovic also probably one of his favorites, I guess. I swear they've linked up before as well, so I don't know. How did I get into football then? Well, I like playing it, so I just started watching it. I just like playing it with my brother. Then, yeah, I just started watching it myself. Random games at first, and then Real Madrid really piqued my interest. And then, yeah, I really, enjoyed watching, especially CR7 as well. He was one of the reasons I got into football too. So that's why I probably follow more of CR7's aligned teams, Your sister pushed you and I accidentally pushed your tab of the table, and now power and sound button are gone. Your power and sound button fell out? Andy Murray, your favorite tennis player of all time? Oh, okay. Didn't they force you to watch cricket or rugby? No. We're not forced to watch anything, luckily. And no, I don't. Probably, I'm not really interested in both those sports. Probably the closest sport I'd be interested in to football probably has to be, I like playing volleyball back in school. I actually like playing that. It's actually a fun game, not as a competitive game, but just with friends, you just do the sets and the spikes. Tennis, pretty fun. Badminton's probably the closest sport to something I actually enjoy playing. Fell out. El Elena. He kicks you 24/7? Nah, I'm not taking sides if that's the case. For that one, okay. Botafogo. Chance. Cleared. Again. 5 minutes left. Yeah, it's fun, yeah. Volleyball fun if you get into it, You get into this, it's kind of like the Minecraft period, where you do the 2 weeks Minecraft session, then you're done. It's like with volleyball, you get into this 3-week volleyball sesh with really in depth, and then it ends. I see it always on the football account instas as well. Like on Real Madrid, they're suddenly all playing volleyball for a week, and then they just stop playing. Football, tennis is also pretty fun as well. You say no one watches cricket in your house being not. No, I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, I like football more. Do you prefer kangaroos or camels? Well, I've seen both. I've seen camels more now because, of course, you know, I've been living in Saudi longer than those other two locations, Australia and New Zealand. Probably kangaroos, I just guess, because they're a bit more unique. I guess camels are kind of similar to horses. I do like camels. So I've actually ridden one before. Once. Rode one, I should say. Bad grammar from me. PSG tried to do the Galactico model with Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi, but didn't win the CL. As soon as they're gone, they win the CL. Yeah, exactly, you know. I think the Galactico model was not the best for PSG. You know, their type of squad, I think they actually, you know, flourish more in young players. I think Kylian staying for this season, he would have won it with them. I don't think he was the reason why they didn't win. I think it was red card. Someone on Palmeiras' team there just got a red card. That is crazy. Well, they've got a big disadvantage in the next game because red cards come out. So what's it like being... Well, Kabir, again, I've barely lived in Australia. I lived in there for like 6 years, but the rest of my family barely lived there like my siblings. Like my parents did. One of them lived in Australia for nearly their whole life. One in New Zealand. Oh, it's the second yellow I see. Okay, all I saw was a red card. But yeah, I've only lived there for like my very early life, like until I was like 6. And then I lived in New Zealand for 2 years and then Saudi for nearly my whole rest of life. So yeah, that's why I relate to Saudi more than Australia, probably. Just because I've lived here, you know, for almost 9 years. Yeah, I can't believe that's actually a red card coming out, though. Second yellow, probably deserved. I didn't see what it was for. But yeah, very, very disadvantageous for Palmeiras since they're winning. They've got the red card. Let's actually pull the red card out as well. I didn't have it out. Where are you, red card? You are here. Red card coming out for Palmeiras right there. Also, let's put it actually behind the thing there. Let's go like that. I would bet your house for you, your father, who spent his whole life, he knows cricket and rugby. Yeah, he, you know, the person who lived in Australia my whole life, the parent who lives in Australia the whole life, probably knows more about cricket, but, you know, again, not forced to watch it, so that's why I enjoy football. Dino, once Elena said, imagine watching... Yeah, I know you said that before. No, I'm sure Elena likes watching, I'm sure. And they're walking out of the pitch is going to be number 15 for Palmeiras, which, of course, is going to be... Who is that? That is going to be... Number 15. Who are you? Gomez. Yeah, second yellow. Khan, Botta have to get something. What the heck is that shot? Wasting time here. He has, I know. Time wasters are at it right now. 2 minutes to go, regular, and then probably 3 additional. But what was that shot? That was a crime against humanity right there, that shot. Absolute crime. How did that shot even, you know, exist in this game? I don't know. The fans aren't happy about that one because that was a very bad one. Palmeiras really got to park the bus. Yeah, Palmeiras have got to park the bus for this, you know, remaining time here. 2 minutes. Now 1.5, a little bit. Then some extra time, you know. That PSG to score 2 is on the cards, and is Dembele knocking about. Dembele's still injured, so he won't play. Kabir. Smash like for the ball going out of the stadium. Yeah, smash that like button. We love to see the ball flying, hitting the moon out of orbit. That's what we like to see. L shot? Yeah, that was an L shot. Says Mr. Yap and hits me and then lies. Whoa. Family drama revealed in the plot line there. Not going to get involved for that one, unfortunately, for you guys, because I don't want to be tied into your family drama. Igor Jesus winning a corner for Botafogo here. 1 minute remaining. Let's lock in for the football for the final minute. Let's go, guys. Come on. 1 minute remaining. Into Miami, no, because PSG have been playing without Dembele for like last 3 games, so I think they're going to be okay. I don't think Dembele's the real... I think Nuno Mendes is more of, for me at least, a Ballon d'Or contender in terms of underrated. Vitinha as well. Dembele up there too, but, he's not the sole core of PSG this season. For sure, I think it's actually more Dembele and... Vitinha and Nuno and Kvaratskhelia. I think they're the triple threat of PSG. Dembele, of course, is very good in terms of striker position, but, take them out, they're still pretty good. They're still top tier, actually. But yeah, don't know what your guys' thoughts are. Okay, long ball by Weverton. Should have really, the 18 seconds there was, the 8 seconds there was pretty close to being wasted. Don't know how, he didn't get the corner conceded there. Kovic is, he's the best. I love Kvaratskhelia. So good. Top 3 PSG players, Vitinha, Nuno, Donnarumma, Kvaratskhelia. I actually used to have a problem with Donnarumma. I'm not even joking. I genuinely thought sometimes that guy was a bit lazy. But, times change. Respect Donnarumma now. Cross coming in, header. Igor Jesus off target. Clearance. And now it's a long ranger, and that goes straight up. Why are they wasting it? Why is Botafogo just completely They're getting too desperate here. That was a waste. They've got 5 minutes additional time, and they're still wasting the chances. I mean, what is that? Oh, they actually won it. Okay. They won a corner. I'm surprised. Yes, I'm rocking the Inter shirt. It's just because it looks so clean. I got random shirts, I wear each time. Cross coming in from Botafogo. Don't waste it this time, guys. You're going to regret that. Cross. Corner again. What's my favorite club? Real Madrid, Elena. Are we the same person? Something. What are the chances we both had the same thoughts on Donnarumma? There's no way. But times change, He's definitely up there with one of the best PSG players. But I honestly always thought he was, a little bit, slow. I think he was like slow reacting. But he pulled off that Liverpool game changed my opinions on him really. Where was this urgency? Exactly. What were they doing the whole game? And then nice cleanup by Weverton. Nothing. Oh, looks like there might be something in the box there. A scramble of some sort. Doom Squad Elena is, the group of us. The community for the DinoDoomz channel. Doom Squad. There is a little complaint here saying that they're time wasting. I also didn't really rate Donnarumma before the season. Every game I watched him, he made mistakes and looked really shaky. Come from exactly. That's what I'm saying. He made so many mistakes, especially for Italy. When I watched him in the Euros, my guy was like, I thought he was asleep when he was playing. Was he? It was in the Euros. I don't think it was. I don't think Italy was that great in the Euros. It was in one of the games. I watched him. It looked like he was half asleep when he was playing. But yeah, as soon as that Liverpool game happened, my whole perspective on that guy changed. And I feel like Donnarumma is the same type of goalkeeper as... I feel like Donnarumma is the same type of goalkeeper as like Emi Martinez, almost. Sort of a similar type where they're very good at penalty saves. I feel like Bunu is also the same. Bunu, Martinez, Donnarumma, all like some of the best penalty savers, I gotta say. Are you allowed in the Doom Squad? Yes, you're allowed in the Doom Squad. Everyone's allowed in the Doom Squad. Elena, does Doom Squad are the real fans? Yes, the real fans. I'm sure Elena's a real fan, I'm sure deep down. Cross coming in from Botafogo, and it's going to be a goal kick. The Bota players are getting really razzled at the ref. I think there's going to be a brawl breaking out the end of this game, if I'm going to be honest here. It looks like the tension's like about to go snap like that. But yeah. And I don't know what you mean by... Wait, who do you mean, Kabir? If you're asking people in the chat, you're going to have to ask them, not me. And this is now going to be a Palmeiras goal kick. 30 seconds left. Oh, their brother and sister. And it's actually Ayan. He's just using a different account there. So, yeah. Yeah. You can ask them if you want for more details about their family situation. But, yeah. That is going to be a throw-in for Palmeiras. time wasting again. 101 time wasting. 10 seconds left. Ref's going to end it as soon as this is over. 5, 4. I talk like Mitch Stark. Okay. 3, 2. As soon as this is thrown, it's game over. Ref's going to blow whistle. Or maybe he's not. Maybe he's going to allow one more play here. They have to hurry if they want to get this one. I mean, yeah, it's done. It's done. Looks like it's going to be an Argentina versus Brazil situation after pens. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think so. You mean Argentina versus, River Plate versus Inter Milan. Same situation there. Want Miami to win, but PSG is good. And there we go. Full time. And Palmeiras have got the dub there. You're going to be honest, I look so much like Hoyinson. Okay. I'm going to just take your word for it there. You want Miami to win, but PSG is good. Yeah, Jerry, PSG is so good. I think they're going to get through, unfortunately. Dumfries versus Acuna. That was a weird rivalry. Didn't expect that one, to be honest. But, yeah. It's all over. No fights, luckily. Maybe there'll be one in a second. But, yeah, as it stands, no fights. All the players hugging up. I look like Schlotterbeck. I've been told a lot that I look like Dybala as well. So that's something. Maybe not with this new hairstyle, but with the old one, the OG one, if you look at the back of the shorts. But yeah, we are done with today's game here. I'm going to have a 10-minute break before the next... Actually, no, how long? Oh, yes. It's a 1 hour, 10-minute break. Let's go. 1 hour, 10-minute break before Benfica versus Chelsea. So I'll see you guys in that one. Palmeiras moving through to the quarterfinals, and they will be versing either, of course, Benfica or Chelsea. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Make sure to like and sub up if you haven't already. W's, guys. Let's go. W's next stream. See you then.